How is everybody? I forgot I need to turn off my air conditioner. Laurel's here, so everybody can holler at Laurel.
Hi, ladies. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jody.
Hey, Michelle and Jean and Jody. Um, Everybody send Michelle some well wishes. She's not feeling so great this weekend,
Feel better soon, Scotty.
right? I didn't want to pester her. I don't want her. She's got a sore throat thing going on. I don't want her to aggravate it.
Hi, Karen.
Of course, maybe I could sit over here and be a little bit ornery and get her going, and she'll sit over there and yell at me.
Right. Karen says, hey, I'm glad you're live.
Hey, Karen. Yeah, Laurel and we were just chatting, and I was like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And she's like, turn your camera on. I was like, really? And so she talked me into it. So here we are. Yeah, she can touch, but oh my goodness. I never thought about it. I should have sent her the link. She could just sit out there and touch all the buttons. She'd be causing all kinds of troubles. And Laurel's going to be super quiet today, you guys. She's tatting.
Yeah, Patty had to ask me a few times. She's like, are you tatting? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she's like, oh, no reason. I'm like, is it because I'm not talking? And she's like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we always know when Laurel's tatting. You always have to like knock on the screen. Hello, are you there? So what's everybody up to today? What's the weather like? It's been sunny here all day. It's a nice day. You guys have good weather? Do fun stuff? Anybody go shop? My goodness. That was a loud motorcycle.
And you went robotic for a very quick second.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird.
I really think there's something to be said for the day we were in chat and somebody said that sometimes your laptop or whatever can't keep up with how fast your camera's processing. Hey, Linda.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's part of my problem.
Huh.
Because everything, wow, Jody, I'm a little jealous. Because I'm showing full bars, like really good connection, the whole thing. I even went and looked at everything. All the numbers are good. It's weird. I don't know. Ooh, a
just
Greek
something we have to deal with.
Right? Greek Fest. Nice. Ooh. Hey, Jennifer Jane. I love a good Greek Fest. The
Linda.
Oh, the food.
Hi,
Because they do a lot of eggplant, and I love eggplant. I don't always enjoy cooking it, but I love eggplant. And I've recently learned that there's more than one kind of hummus, like the base of the hummus. That's another thing I'm really into right now is good hummus.
I was too for a long time until I got food poisoning from it. And
really?
Yeah, well, it was going around the food poisoning in a certain brand, and I must have bought it. And I'll tell you, I thought I was going to die. It was awful.
Right?
Karen's like, are you going to sell anything? I'm going to try and talk her into it, Karen, for sure.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
We can't look and not buy, right? There's no looking without buying. Come on now.
You guys are crazy. Crazy. Hey, Darla, how are you doing?
Did you see Jennifer Jane came in? I don't know if you saw her.
Yeah,
hi, Darla. Okay.
I thought I said hi. I may not have. Who knows? Oh, look, now Miss Michelle Scott's going to get all feisty over there. Next week, her parish celebrates the San. I don't know how to pronounce
Gennaro Fest.
Gennaro. I'm going to go with Gennaro.
I'm going to go with Gennaro.
Okay, feast. So the diet can't start for no.
See, Michelle says go for it, and Karen said let's sell.
You guys are a mess. Jeez Louise, I wouldn't be worried about a diet yet either, Jean. Just saying. Look at these, you guys. I didn't even care what the content of these books was. I was just all in at the covers.
Those are gorgeous.
Aren't they? The spines are leather and they're like perfect. Perfect. And then you've got the corners. Just a little bit right here. I feel like, you know, the leather conditioner you use like on shoes and purses or like a nice leather coat.
Yeah.
You can always use that on these leather spines and it brings them back and they're so pretty. I haven't done anything to these. These are just exactly how I found them.
Yep, they
This,
love them.
yeah, this
I
looks
know
like,
something that would look really pretty on the front of that, Patty. I know you know what I'm talking about.
right? Yeah,
Those
that,
colors.
oh my gosh, Laurel, that would be perfect actually. This looks like it should feel like fabric, but it's I don't know for a fact, but this feels like a matte.
JJ says, yes, one of each cover, please. Hi, Angela.
You guys. Hey, Angela.
I turned my volume down because I don't want to be louder than Patty. Though I will be tatting, so I will be quiet pretty soon.
I don't even want you to be quiet. Hey, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. How are you?
I think, if I remember right, all of these are. I just brought these in out of
the trailer.
Yeah, these came in out of the trailer, and then I've got another bag here from the truck that I haven't even looked through yet. So some of this stuff I'm seeing kind of for the first time again. So if I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, it's because I don't. For sure. Yeah, these I believe are, I want to say German, but I'm not positive. I'm really not positive. I do think they are. Angela, is the hub's close by? Ask him if that's German. I'm standing here really quiet, waiting like I think I'm going to hear an answer from her. Right. Well, hello, Rosie. How are you?
Hi, Rosie.
I forgot it's the weekend. I could have texted my child and said, hey, I'm going on if you want to come hang out. He's sleeping? Okay.
Yeah, it looked German.
I think so, right? And then look at these. Look at the spines on these. And when I found these, there was the whole row of them, just like this.
Nice.
Just like that. And I was like, I don't even care what they are.
And guys, just because I'm in chat, I mean, I can't see what Patty's doing. Don't think I'm not buying either, because I am.
Oh, Tanya, yeah, because you're in New Zealand, right?
Well, good morning. Happy Sunday.
That is so weird to me. I always forget that they're a day ahead of us.
Karen's like, she is selling too. Yay!
Oh my gosh, you guys are bossy. Bossy, bossy girls. So these are German too. Look at those. I'm pretty sure these are a version of like, or similar. I shouldn't say a version, similar to our Reader's Digest. And as much as we like our readers, they're not heavy, Jennifer. None of them are. They're just these are the heaviest ones right here, but it's because of the type of paper. These are heavier, and the paper is, I'm going to say it's even similar to what a Reader's Digest is. So they don't have that weight because they're a pulpy. And this one is the lighter ones too. I'm trying to remember. I think these were like from the 40s and 50s, most of them. This one is 1935. Let's see if all of these are. Yep, 1935. So this set is from 1935. And this set, man, I'm way off. These are from 1928. The spotted covers, love
Karen
them.
wants to know if you're going to do an auction or a flat price on them.
Well, I would say they are going to be If we're going to do this totally spontaneous, you guys, and winging it, I really just came on to just play and horse around. We're just going to flat price stuff because if it just flat price, just flat pricing, because I don't want to think hard.
I will be back in 1 second. I've lost my new phone. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. And she didn't even, man, I really was way off, you guys. These are 1910. And these are Stockholm. So somebody help me. Which language is that? Is that Swedish? Would that be Swedish? Somebody type in the chat. Stockholm. Karen. But aren't these pretty? This paper is Michelle's Butter. Right there. Butter. Swedish. Perfect.
I can just chat faster on my phone than on my...
Can you really?
Huh? Yeah.
Can you really? Can't see what, Karen? Oh my gosh, you guys are all instigators. All of you. Look at Darla. Now. These are glued for sure and possibly both. These are stitched. I can see the stitch lines, but definitely glued. So these are both. I'm going to say sewn and glued. These are both also. These are sewn. Let me make sure. Double check. Are both also.
Oops. Went the wrong way. Hold on, guys.
You're good.
Oh my God.
Sure. Double check.
Okay.
As long as it's just me blathering in the background, it's okay. I actually don't see any threads in. Just glued. I'm not seeing a center. Hold on. Still investigating. No, these are sewn. I can see the stud. I can't find the center, but I can see where the needle would push the paper. You know what I mean? The stitch. Yeah, these are sewn. There's the threads right there. Yeah, these are sewn and glued. And these are and these are stitched. There's 3 stitch lines.
Angela says she loves the covers.
Yeah, stitched and glued also. Yeah, these, and they're just really, really nice book. Nice, Linda.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? So, yeah, I love these. There's those. Now I'm perplexed. Do you guys really, I mean,
what are you perplexed about?
Do they really, really want them? Because if
yes, they really, really want, we really, really want them.
Well, here's the deal, you guys. I was going to invoice yesterday, and then I woke up this morning, and I was going to invoice today. I'm not sure that I'm selling Thursday. So I wanted to also ask you guys, how would you feel about, I'll just wait until after Monday night and then invoice you guys once for last Monday night, and then maybe whatever we do today and Monday. And if anybody needs to do it in like 2 payments, just shoot me an email and ask me to split it up. Because then it'll be, and by split it up, I mean it would just be half down. And then I'll push the date out on the balance. I'll give you guys like 10 days on the balance.
Everyone's like, yes, we do. Yes, you're trying to be a tease instead of selling. We really do.
You guys. See, clearly I was just planning to come on and horse around. I don't even have my pretty mat down for you. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, you guys just shoot me an email and tell me how you want me to do your invoicing. Okay? Because I just felt like doing one now and then turning around and doing one again in like 3 days was a little bit redundant. And I know hey, Gwen, and I know it gets kind of confusing when there's too many all at the same time. We start losing track. Well, welcome. Okay. Well, then I'll just plan on doing that. And then, because we can change them, I can go in and change them too. The invoices, I can edit them and change whatever we need to. Which one? These are the Stockholm ones. Let me turn this light off because I know it's giving you guys glare.
Hi, Gwen.
These with the really pretty, look at these end papers. I love these end papers. I'm going to double check them, Karen, just to be sure.
Oh my God, they're all gorgeous. That's all I can say.
They really are very pretty. These are look at that. They match the covers perfectly, and they're such a nice matte color. So we'll do one set at a time. These are the Stockholm ones. Let's do the red ones first. Okay, so that means I need a writing utensil and sticky notes and that. Do you want to type, Laurel?
Yep, I got red books. I just need a price, and that's it.
Okay, so these are going to be, so we're just going to do them random, you guys, because I can't read the titles. I have no idea what's going on inside of them. So there's the 5 of them. These we're just going to do all of these that I had on the table.
Okay.
We'll just keep it super simple. They're going to be 5. No, I'm going to do them individually, Karen, not as sets. I'll do so that 5 people can have them, because I know a lot of the ladies, and that's why I got these, is because a lot of the ladies love these for journal covers. And that's all I could see when I looked at these was journal colors. Hey, Melissa, I think they're beautiful. Let's just do these $5 a piece.
Okay, can I put it in? Can I put it in?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you did put it in.
No.
Yep. I think I'm going to have to get a hearing aid, you guys.
I'm not blue, Patty.
Well, that's weird.
And why am I under Laurel Nakutis?
I don't know.
I'm under the wrong.
You know what? I bet. Hold on. I'm going to make you a mod. I bet it's because of your new phone.
Yep, I'm under the wrong account.
Yep. But you're blue now.
Okay.
Type again.
All right, those are sold, ladies. Okay, are you ready?
Yep, you'll be blue when you type again, by the way.
Okay. So, Karen. Did you get Karen?
I did. I just did. Okay. Yep.
Jennifer. Angela would like 2.
Hang on one sec. Yeah, Laurel and I have never done this, you guys, so we have no sync and no rhythm.
No.
This is totally.
Well, first of all, I'm watching on YouTube on my computer instead of watching you. I should probably be watching you on the yard stream.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just fun. It's just fun. And they know. You said 2 for Angela, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Hey, Mags.
And then Gwen gets the last one.
Okay.
Hi,
I know
Max.
Karen has a point. I did say 1 per person. So who else?
Okay. So then the one after Gwen would be Tammy Hallwood.
Okay. Hey, Tammy. Keep me straight, you guys. I do not have my game face on today. Oh, the cutting board. Hey, I don't remember your name, though. And Michelle's not online with... What?
It's Dana or Gina. I get her in one and yard sale. I think it's... I want to say
Yard sale is Gina, I think.
Yeah, I want to say Dana. Laura? Dawn. I knew that. Darn it.
Thank you.
Sorry, Dawn.
Perfect. This is fun. Some of you that we haven't
And
seen.
guys, you're
in a
going to
long
see I'm
time.
under a different name. Obviously, I'm on the wrong YouTube account somehow. I don't know how.
That's crazy, right?
So don't sub to that channel if you want to sub to me. Oh my God.
So that's what it is. Wow, I got real pixely and real robot-y on YouTube.
Yeah,
Did I do that for everybody or just me? I haven't seen her in a long time either, Darla. Hey, Tamar.
Hi, Tamar. It just says Laurel Nakuda's Karen instead of Forever Purple Creations.
It's the other Laurel today.
It's the other Laurel, right? I don't know how that happened, but okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll do these.
And what are these called?
I didn't even measure these or anything, you guys. We're just gonna call these the green. We'll call them, or like, I don't know, come up with a name. I don't care.
Ooh,
I just love these. This leather is beautiful. And these, I think, if you guys condition these, I mean, they're obviously not going to be as dark, but I think the sheen that's on these would come back to these if you put some leather conditioner on them. And they're not like super scuffed up or anything. They're like perfect. These are the, what was the copyright on these? I don't even remember. I mean, there's no illustrations or anything in them, but these are 1928. And the paper in all of these is really stable and sturdy.
She did, Mags. I just haven't typed again yet. No, there is not a mean Laurel. Yes, this Laurel loves purple too. All right, so these are $5 each also?
Yeah, where'd Michelle go?
How am I going to bid and put the price in? Oh boy.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to fling this on and then fling over to my computer and see if I can get one. All right, ready, guys? Don't listen to my voice. Look at the chat.
You're so funny.
Hey, I have to be able to move quick here. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. First is Jennifer Jane. Then me. I got one. Woohoo!
You're so silly. Okay.
And Karen Thompson.
Okay.
I just have something in mind for that one, ladies, so that, you know,
I think they're pretty.
I'll try and be good, you know, from now on. But
you know what I thought of with
these,
right? You know, and when somebody was talking about the good fall colors and stuff, I was thinking, Lorna did, Lorna, I mean, any of you that don't know, if you look up tailor-made journals, she's got some gorgeous digitals on Etsy, and she did the butterflies, and she's got some mushrooms and some ferns and stuff, and all these colors would be, and I have them printed because I don't do a lot of digitals, but I fell in love with some of hers, and they would be perfect with these covers. It's all the same colors. I just think it would be amazing.
Gwen, I'm just going to address something really quick.
Sure.
I refreshed my computer before I started. I'm making sure I am on live chat. I will not refresh again. I am using my computer because it's more accurate. You're always going to see yourself up higher. So just keep refreshing and make sure that your chat says live chat. But when you come back later, you'll see.
Yeah. And everybody sees, you always see yourself in the top 3. I don't know why that is, but you will always see yourself in the top 3.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, Judy. So, but yeah, if you want to know where you're falling in, like if you want to know for the timing to see.
Yeah, I can tell you it was, the last one was Jennifer, me. Then Maggie said, hey, Scotty. Karen Thompson, Angela, Gwen, Jennifer Jane again. Angela said, hey, Michelle. Jennifer Jane again, Jennifer Jane again, and then Michelle. So Jennifer was being really quick with the buttons there.
I'll tell you what, Jennifer and Karen can get things, I mean, so many, like back to back to back to back to back. I can't even type as fast as they can get stuff entered. It's just nuts to me. I don't understand it. I can't even type that fast. But yeah, and once you guys figure out the timing, I don't like for me to be refreshing, or for like when Michelle's helping or Laurel this time, I don't want them to refresh, because it changes it up all the time for you guys, and you can't get like in a rhythm or a timing or whatever. And I mean, I know everybody has different schools of thought on it, but that's how I like to do it, because I feel like it's more consistent from beginning to end. But if you guys have questions and you want to know, just ask. And we're not upset. We don't get offended by it. Just ask.
Hi, Raylyn.
Everything is easier if we're all on the same page. Hey, Ray. So these, again, leather. And if you guys, these, I don't even think these need conditioned. Can you see?
Those are gorgeous.
The coloration in this leather. These are coming up just a little bit more. They're not yellow and there is not green. It's all like maybe a deep, deep, like Dijon mustard color, but a deep one. Everything is very brown and tan and maybe a little bit golden. Like here, this color might be a little bit golden, but it's not yellow and it's not any sort of green. Like I'm getting two different colors on my two different screens, but they're very much chocolate brown, coffee brown, a nice cocoa in here. And this is almost like a golden tannish sort of color, this main color here that's coming up pretty much yellow. Okay. So, and there's 6 of these, and we'll do these at $5 each also.
Okay.
So pretty. Ah. Did I lose you?
No, I was typing. Sorry, I'm not as fast as Michelle.
No, you're good. It's just, I'm so used to when it's quiet, you know you've lost somebody. So it's like,
And how many of those do you have?
6.
Okay, those are sold, ladies. Let me know when you're ready.
Whenever you are.
Deb's Crafting Room. Hi, Deb.
That's Deb C, right? Deb is your first initial of your last name. Is that a C? I'm going to put it on there because I think it is. Okay.
Darla.
Okay.
Raylyn.
Okay.
Karen Thompson.
Okay.
Angela.
Okay.
And Jennifer Jane.
Thanks, ladies. Well done.
Yes, Deb C.
Okay, cool. I thought so, but I just wanted to double check that. I need to just start trusting it, but I guess I would just rather double check. There we go. All righty. Well, see if I can figure out room for these.
Hi, Tammy. If I didn't say hi, sorry.
Give her a hard time, you guys. Give her a super hard time. So here's one of the things I really, really wanted to show you guys. Look at this. Wait, let me get the schmutz off the... Do you guys want the pretty background instead of just the ugly cutting mat?
I don't think they care about the background.
Okay, well.
Have a good dinner, JJ.
Oh, what are we having? Wait, what is she having first?
She didn't say.
I had potato soup and grilled cheese, and it was delicious. Mostly because the hubs cooked. I didn't. Look at those. Aren't these gorgeous? And these are bark cloth. I've
Wow.
never seen bark cloth printed like this. It's always florals or some like super retro, you know what I mean? Like that 70s Brady Bunch kind of retro stuff. I know, right? But here's the deal. I don't want to cut these at all. And I just wanted to know how you guys felt about them. And then look at the other critters that are on here. Look at this elephant. She just cracks me up. And these are curtains, the 2 curtain panels. I really, really don't want to cut these. I really want to keep them whole. So I just wanted to know if any of you thought, oh, sushi. Well, I'm really glad I had potato soup and
Right, me too.
I don't do sushi ever. Not my thing. Not my thing. So yeah, so there's that.
Jean says, do not cut.
Yeah, see,
Karen
I
says,
think
yes, I want.
okay, I think it would be a shame to cut these. I really, really do. If I had a room set up for my grandkids when they were here, these would so be in the windows, I promise. I think they're fabulous.
Now, so I don't look like an idiot when I do put it in. It is bark as in like a dog barks, right? Bark.
Yeah, it's like tree bark. Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's like tree bark because
Okay.
mulberry, I mean, geez, Louise, bark cloth is made from the bark of a mulberry tree.
Nice.
It's the fibers that are, and they break them down, much like how they used to break down like papyrus and things like that to make paper. That's how they break down the fibers of the mulberry tree to weave and make this fabric.
Nice. Hi, Allison.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And they don't make, as far as I'm aware, they may still make it, but it would be insanely expensive. And usually when you find bark cloth, the vintage, it's really expensive. It's getting really, really, hey, Allison, it's getting really hard to find it affordably because it's gotten really collectible. So it's getting really hard to find affordably. Hey, Louise. So there's that little fun fact.
Hi, Louise.
These, I'm going to leave them whole since there's a couple of you interested. I got a screaming deal on these. I will start these where I need to be on them, and then you guys can decide from there. And when you guys hear this starting price, you're going to know that I'm not kidding when I said I got a screaming deal on them, and it's for the pair. Okay, you're going to get both pieces. Just be aware of the shipping. They're not like crazy heavy, but clearly they're going to have to go in one of the yeah, I'm going to auction them, Karen. They're going to have to go in a what am I trying to say? A regional rate B. See, I really wasn't planning on selling today, you guys. I was just going to horse around. I do not have my head in the game yet. So let's start these at 35 for the pair.
Okay, ladies, don't listen to my voice. Pay attention to chat. Here it comes.
But you'll get both pieces. And one is a little bit, it's not showing, but this piece is a little bit more faded than this piece, just so that you, maybe it'll show. Let me get them up here so maybe you can see. Yeah, now you can see it. See this one? And it's clearly where it was in the window in the sun. So there is a little bit of sun fade on this one. I didn't notice any on this one. But just so you know.
You wanted a 2-minute clock, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
And if you start typing in the countdown timer, then you have to do it for every single one. So if you start doing that, you have to do it the whole time. Okay. Otherwise, we'll just let them run the 2 minutes and that'll be that.
Okay.
Michelle, how's your voice today? You want to come hang out with us?
Hi, Jackie.
3 of us in here today could be interesting. I just don't know how sore her throat still is, and I don't want her talking if it's going to tear up her throat. Lady J, is that Jackie?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jackie. Okay. Wait, I'm good. To come in? You want to come in?
Yeah, that didn't really answer the question, did it?
No, it kind of was like, oh, in the chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were texting earlier, so I know she's not feeling so great. So I feel bad. I want to like take her something like, but Jay's taking care of her. He's feeding her ice cream. He's keeping her throat cool.
Aw.
I know, right? It's sweet, isn't it? Amazing child, you guys. Her son is awesome. He loves his mama. For sure. I can't decide how I want to fold these.
Sorry, you don't hear a thing. I have a stopwatch actually going, guys, so you're not going to hear it go doo-doo-doo-doo at
You're
the end.
fine. You are fine.
Okay, so that goes to Karen Thompson for her. She was outbidding herself for 85.
How much?
85.
Okay.
Congrats, Karen.
Thanks, Karen. Which room are you going to hang these in? I want to know where you're hanging them. Safety pins.
Oh, see, on the computer, I'm Forever Purple Creations. It's only my phone that I'm Laurel Lakutis. That's so weird.
You changed now on mine too.
Yeah, what just happened?
I think it's your new phone.
Oh my God.
You know what I know what it is. I know it's because Google, wait a second, how do I want to say that? YouTube is now part of Google. Google owns YouTube, or so it took your Google ID because of your new phone and was using your Google ID on your YouTube until it caught up. Yeah, I love these, Karen. I think you're going to love them. Are you going to hang them? Really, Ray?
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, please, somebody write that down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. Because we will have a wicked sinus situation coming up for a couple of us when fall gets here and there's that whole new pollen thing for us. And then right about the time that starts here is when I head to Texas. And in September in Texas, I'm miserable with sinus stuff because their pollen is so much different than ours. But I brought home honey from there last time, so I'm already started on the honey to see if that'll help me this time. What, Angela? I'm so confused. What are we using preparation?
I don't know what she's saying either.
What are we using preparation H for? Oh my gosh. And then she read, I think that's supposed to be wrong. Oh, good Lord. Angela, I swear I love you. Some things never change. If nothing else, you guys, if you're having a bad day, you just need Angela in the chat.
That's right.
The typos it'll just change your whole frame of mind, I promise. It is entertaining all on its own. I don't care what anybody says. It is. So then now I'm just genuinely unpacking the bag. It's right here. So look at these. Look at this one.
I was looking at the one on the table, but that one's pretty too.
This is one of my boiled ones. You guys know how I feel about the boiled covers. Love this. Then I found, I think these are sweet. Aren't those cute?
Aww.
I think these, I didn't even get a chance to look to see, but I think these are before Dick and Jane. These are copyrights 1936 and 1939. Does anybody know when Dick and Jane started? I don't know, Allison, probably not, but I got talked into this, so you never know. We'll see where we end up. We shall see. Who's really quick on the Google? Are these before Dick and Jane? I think they're cute. And I keep trying to think what those, there's a well-known like brand with this Campbell Soup Kids. That's what I keep thinking of. Isn't that what they look like? Their little faces?
That's what they look like to me.
That's what it was. It just clicked. Oh my gosh, I love Dick and Jane too. And
Jody says 1934 for Dick and Jane.
Oh, so they were before these. Interesting.
And Allison would like to know if you will be selling any lace or doilies.
Yeah, that's what I was answering when I said I
was. Okay, I'm sorry.
But you never know. Since I got talked into this, who knows where we'll end up. Yeah, these faces, I think they're precious. And these ones you guys have seen before. Remember these? These are the ones with all the different pages. Every single page it's a different type of paper, and the prints, remember them? It's weird. I either find there's 4 different ones in these, if I remember right. Because at one time I had the 4 of them, and from the research I did at the time, that's all I could see that there was. There's like the cream one, the green one. There was a blue. Is Paula here?
I don't.
Have you seen Paula Fowler yet?
No.
I feel like I can't remember if she got all of them. I know she has this green one, but she saw them when I found them the very first time, and I had all 4. But there was a
they're really pretty
green, and then there was a blue, and I cannot remember what the other color was. But they are insanely awesome. Like, see how this. And then you'll have that. And then this is a whole different paper. And these all feel, well, I shouldn't say that. The majority of the book feels like handmade paper. And then you have that edge on it that is very indicative of handmade paper. You know, you can call that a decal, but this is a pretty typical edge for handmade paper. And see, like even my hands are filthy because I've been playing with the books. See? And this one has it also. And this one is a smoother paper. It's so soft. I mean, like insanely soft. There's this one. I know this green one is the one we had last time.
Oh my God, there goes Angelica.
And then this one is the vellum.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But see how the print from this page is coming through it. And they do that. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna Poirier. I almost said Porter. And I was like, whoops, wrong name. Wrong name.
Louise says she was proud today because she had patty hands.
Who?
Louise.
Nice. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Any of you in the Facebook page, you need to go see what Louise found today. I was so excited for her. So excited. Tell them what it was, Louise. Have your moment. It's beautiful. You guys need to go run and look at the picture. She posted a picture of it. It's beautiful. She said her heart was beating. She was really happy. She's got a good heart. And I told her I get the same way every time.
That's awesome, Louise.
Right, Judy? Yeah, it was pretty gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that neat? Then they print on this cocoa brown color.
Jackie says, what's the name again? I'm not sure if she's referring to that book.
Do you mean the book or the Facebook, honey?
Well, if it's the Facebook, I can go get it and pop it in for you.
Okay. And then look at this. See the fibers in that paper? It's so pretty. There it is. See the fibers in there? And then they printed that one butterfly. Did you guys hear the whispering? I was informed that we're out of coffee grounds. They're going to go buy more coffee. I wasn't going to say no. Yes, please. And look, this looks like, I mean, the whole plant, you can feel it. The whole plant, or well, not plant, the leaves are pressed into that. Can you guys, there it is. And you can feel, that's not printed. That's actually, you can feel it. It's in there. It's so cool.
Raylyn would like to know what these books are called. What they
Okay, gotcha. These are called To Those Who See. Is this the one that I just showed you? Is called To Those Who See. And that's,
look at those inside pages. Oh,
yeah, and that's just how they start. I mean, there's just not a lot of information in these. They are ridiculous. They have such a handmade feel to them. And this one is inscribed up here, so that's not helping. I feel like when I had all four of them, there was, here it is. These, it says 1965 press craft paper. And it's made, they were printed, or at least the paper company is in Benzonia, Michigan. So if you can find these things are amazing. And it says on this first page right here, To Those Who See, and then it says Gwen Frosty. F-R Ick. Frost. Well, I think it's a C. Frostic. We'll go with that. Oh my gosh, there's more. Yes, you should go get them. You should get them all, and then you should call Patty and we should talk. Because you know Patty hoards a certain amount of ledgers for herself, right?
I'm sorry, I'm reading what I actually wrote.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh.
You could always shoot me a message in Messenger too, Miss Louise. Look at Karen. No, call Karen. Oh my gosh, you guys, get her. We'll have another seller yet. You watch. We'll get Louise selling too. Oh my gosh, she's in Canada. She could get amazing things for us. Just think of all the French stuff she could get for us that we can't get here. I have to wash my hands, you guys. It's making me crazy. Right? There's Laurel. Call me. See, Louise? See? I think she should. I would pay shipping from Canada for an awesome ledger. Sure would. I'm not going to find a cool Canadian ledger in Indiana, that's for sure. That's better. Hey, Journey, how are you?
Hi, Journey.
What have you missed? Just random silliness. Just silliness so far. I want to see if I can get this stain off of this one.
Did you see what Louise put?
What?
She said, "Oh, I did get something I haven't seen yet. Wink, wink."
Ooh, what is it? Do tell. Do tell. Awesome, Angela. I like when you can hear. Does make life better. Yeah, these are just stains. Sometimes you can get the discoloration off. It just depends. And this one's not going to. But then this one, oh, that's the one we just looked at. This one starts right out with this bright sunny yellow. There you go. And this is that ridiculously smooth, soft paper.
Nice, Tanya.
You're welcome, Judy. You're welcome. Those pretty. You guys are hilarious. You just make my day. Now you see why I said because I've been missing you guys. I wasn't kidding. It's weird not being here for days in a row. It really is. I'm like, I wonder what they're doing. Or when you guys share things in chat and we hear different things about your lives. Look at that. Where do you ever see navy blue handmade paper?
That's
How
really
does that
pretty.
happen? So pretty.
Tanya says that the bark cloth curtains, they don't want them there and throw them away. She's going to be out on the lookout for them.
Really? That's nuts. Yes, please look out for them. Save them from the trash. As you can plainly see, we love them. We will buy them. I keep, like when I find multiple curtain panels, I keep almost one of each for myself. I have a nice little collection for myself. I change my mind all the time what I think I want to make with them. So I haven't quite decided, but I'm just hanging on to them till I decide. But I'm going to use them for something home decor wise one of these days. But it really is getting hard to find them here. And like I said, when you do, like the set that we did tonight and Karen got, if you find a nice floral, it's not unusual to pay what she paid for the pair for one panel. And I mean, I don't even mess with them at that price because they're really. So if I can't do that, then I'm not interested. Angela, look at this one. That's a vellum. Isn't that pretty?
That is really pretty.
And then watch the background behind it. Isn't that neat? I just love the time and the artisticness put into these. So you guys decide, how do you want to do these? Separate or together? What do you think? What do we think?
I'm waiting for it to come in.
Or is there other stuff besides books? Donna, this was not intended to be a sale. I got talked into it because they were very enthusiastic. I was coming on just to hang out and chit chat. Bark cloth.
Separate to spread the wealth. Donna says, "What the heck is bark cloth?"
I will get when we decide what we're doing with these books and we're done with these. Cool, Donna. I'll grab a piece of bark cloth and I'll show it to you. It's fabric made out of the bark from a mulberry tree, and it's really cool. It's authentically vintage. And it's becoming pretty scarce and hard to find, except evidently in New Zealand where Tanya's at. Right. And she's going to gather up a cargo load and send it to us in a container. She may not know that yet, but that's what I'm voting for. Listen to Judy. They're mine. Yeah. So together.
Together, they're mine.
Okay, Laurel. So what did you see? Did you see
separate wins?
Is that win?
Yeah, separate.
Okay. Wins. So then we will do these separate. I'm just going to flat price them.
Okay. What kind of books are they called?
What?
What do you want me to call them?
Just put those who.
Those who.
Yep. Because one is to see, and this one is those. This is those things. These things are ours. Is the green one, and then we'll call this the tan or yellow.
Okay.
Is to those who see. So we'll just go. We'll just whatever. We're winging it. Not too technical today.
Are you auctioning them?
No, I'm just going to flat price them.
All right.
And I'm stalling because I'm looking for a marker so I can put the Russian alphabet on them. And they'll have their choice of A or B. And they're going to be $12 a piece.
Okay.
Listen carefully. You didn't put it in yet, did you?
No.
Okay. Listen carefully. Hold on, ladies. Hold on. Reload.
Yep. Reload, everybody.
Reload. It's going to be one per person. So the first person that puts B. Does that make sense? We're not. Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, don't listen to my voice. Pay attention to chat. Here it comes.
That was Michelle's idea, and I think it's genius.
All right. So, ready?
Yep.
Okay, the first me for A was Journey.
Okay.
And then the first, just a me. Because do you want me to go with a me or do you want it to say me and a B?
I feel like me would have been either or, so I'm
okay. So that would be Donna P.
Okay.
Everybody else was saying me A, me A, me A, me A, me A.
Gotcha. So just so you guys know, the only real information I can give you on these, if you want to go hunting them, let me get it under there. And I know you can't read it, but I'll read it to you. I will read it to you. And it's their copyright 1965, if you want to write this down. And it's called Press Craft Papers. And the company is in BENZ as in zoo, ONIA, Michigan. If you want to go. And I'm trying to remember how I searched them when I wanted to find them online. And I'm pretty sure I looked up Press Craft Papers 1965. Donna, absolutely, honey. Absolutely. That girl knows how to take a vacation. I'm taking lessons. Just hey, as long as we're here, are you guys interested in a bunch of old school readers? I have a whole pile of them, like pile.
Ooh.
Yeah, Journey, those papers are beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, and look at this one. Look at this.
Look at that cover.
Isn't that gorgeous? Every time I find books like this, I'm like, I don't even care what's on the inside. I just want that cover. Just give me the cover, please. This one is, let's get to the front up here. It's First Steps for Little Feet in Gospel Paths, 148 illustrations. And copyright is 1880, nope. So the first one was 1882, then 1885, and the last one is 1913. This one has 4 different copyright dates, which typically indicates 4 different printings.
Right. Wow, look at those pictures.
Yeah, this one is gorgeous. The guts are nice. Are we still talking about books?
Wow.
Aren't these pretty? There's a couple of plates in here. Like these are plates, engraved plates. Those pretty. I love the line drawings.
Right.
More plates. Look at that one. And then here's the back, and there's the spine. The spine is really pretty on this one too. Oop, there it is.
That's really pretty.
So, and I think this one had, it does.
Ooh, an extra treat in it.
Yep. Bonus.
There's the word I was looking for. Bonus. I couldn't think of it, so I just had to make it up as I was going along.
Right. So, if anybody's interested in this one, we can do this one for, I'm waffling between 8 and 10, so let's do 9 on it.
Okay, what's the name of the book?
Just put First Steps.
Oh boy.
Well, I have one stack out of this tote.
Okay, guys. Oh, get ready. Here it comes. You said $9, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, guys, that's gone. Oh, I'm not even putting in sold. I need to put in sold. See, Michelle, where are you? I'm terrible at this. Make no mistakes, guys. I would never, ever take Michelle's place, and I can never do what she does.
You're doing fine. We weren't even planning to do this, so, you know, it is what it is.
That will go to Karen Thompson.
Thank
Congrats,
you,
Karen.
Thanks, Karen. Oh my gosh, you guys.
You should have seen I had in $49. That dollar sign, it was the 4.
Oh my gosh. So for the lady who's usually, you know, always got it together, Miss Laurel, you know, we can just enjoy the silliness of it. So do you guys have like a Mariano's by you? They have these, this is totally off track, I know. But
they have these bags she wants.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
Okay, she just froze for a second. She'll be back in a minute. Unless I just, oh, there we go.
Nope, it wasn't you. It was me. I went totally black screen. I went totally. And you know what's really frustrating, ladies? You guys do your own decisions, but I did the upgrade to the paid basic plan for them. I paid the first month to see how it would go. And if this is going to keep happening, that might be the last payment. I might be looking for another platform. Yeah, we might be looking for another platform because everything was fine. I mean, when we first started with it, when did we all start using it? A couple weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
And everything was fine until this past week. And now it's being funky. Like I'm clear, but I keep watching on the YouTube and, on the iPad. And it's pretty pixely. Let me get the YouTube. Cause I have StreamYard.
Yeah, it's not too bad on YouTube right now. It looks clear to me.
It's not too bad, but it's not as clear as StreamYard.
It's just cleared up though. So it's
okay.
It's pretty clear.
Right. Yeah, Karen, exactly. It has been happening to other. And I don't know if they weren't prepared for all the YouTubers that were coming and were overloading their systems. I'm just not sure, but I'm willing to give it a month to figure it out. But I don't have a lot of patience for, if I'm paying for a service, I expect it to work.
Right.
I just get kind of cranky that way.
Hi, Patricia. If I didn't say hi, I think you just came in. It's called StreamYard, Judy.
Yeah. And see, that's why you don't see the logo up in the corner of the screen is because I upgraded to the paid basic plan. So, hey, Patricia. So that's one of the features is you don't have the logo didn't bother me. I didn't care. I wasn't going to pay to not have a logo there. But evidently you're supposed to be able to do some other fancy things. And we may play around with buttons later and see. You guys know from past experience, if you've been around for a while, I'm not always the one you want playing with the buttons because sometimes things go horribly wrong. So, there's that. We just never know.
Yeah, and then there's that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not the girl that should be in charge with the
I
buttons.
see some purple flowers. Sorry, guys.
You do. You do. So if I do auctions on some of this stuff today, it's because I'm not prepared. Let's see if we can clean this one up a little. Where did the wipies go? And I don't have what I would normally use to clean these books up, but I will wipe them a little bit with a baby wipe and see. At least I'll get the first layer cut off for you. But at least then you'll know what's stained and what's... And you don't typically want to go at them too hard with the baby wipe, you guys, because the alcohol in them will take the ink off on some of the... you really just want to go over them really lightly if you're going to use a baby wipe on them. You don't want to use a lot of pressure because it will take the inks off of the older ones. So this one, let's see here. Oops, I gave you
that they have alcohol-free baby wipes now, right?
They do. I just usually wind up forgetting and just grab whatever's there, and I wind up with the alcohol ones. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
That is really pretty.
It is. I can't remember. I think this one I was going to look up copyright date on them. And of course, I don't have that information. Anybody want to?
You can see how unprepared we were at this tonight, right?
Yeah. So coming back to the StreamYard so I can see where I'm in the center. My camera is very crooked tonight. Fixing the camera. Hold on. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. So, anywho, I have no idea copyright on this one, guys. But look at this. There it is. See the metallic on that?
That's beautiful.
I'm guessing this is early 1900s. Just because of, hold on, let me catch it. There you go. See the way the ink is laid on? That's pretty typical for these nicer books.
No, it's not mine, Karen. It's just really pretty. No, it's not mine.
Look at these fonts and the frames. I just think these things are gorgeous. And these are stitched in, so, and there's
wow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See the metallic is on every page with the text. Let me see if I can catch this one so you can see. Hold on. Oop. There it is. There it is in the text. See? Then there's this. I love this image. Isn't she pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous, right? And this paper, and look, they actually, see those stitches right there? Wait, not in the camera, Patty. There we go. This is machine stitched.
Hi, Deborah.
They machine stitched the signature together.
Mm-hmm.
And this is thick, like a glossy cardstock, almost a lightweight manila folder kind of. I'm going to go with that. It's almost like a lightweight manila folder thickness on these pages. It's perfect. See that? I just, you've got a pretty angel, more gorgeous. Wait, Why am I struggling with this camera today?
I can never find the center. I don't know what it is. I don't know if because it's off center that you go to the picture instead of to where your camera is.
Maybe, I don't know. I think I've got my camera sitting at a wonky angle too because I hit it earlier and I didn't fix it before we came on because I thought we were just horsing around.
I love the frames around the pictures.
I know, right?
Writing on the other page.
I think these things would be beautiful to just use them as turnable pages or as journal covers, I think, or end papers. Can you imagine these as the end papers in a journal, in the front especially?
That would be gorgeous.
Yeah, it would, especially if you wanted to do a prayer journal for somebody. I think it would be gorgeous. Hey, Deborah. So we can auction this one. And I don't know the copyright date on this one, you guys. So let's just bid on this thinking that maybe it's not out of copyright, okay? So keep that in the back of your head. Yes, beverage break. Absolutely.
What would you like to start it at, ma'am?
Oh, just $1.
Okay.
Yeah, all the auctions will start at $1 unless, and if I want them at a different price, I'll just say, hey, can we start this one at?
Okay. Ready, guys? Don't listen to my voice. Here it comes.
I like how she says, don't listen to my voice. Are we supposed to mute every time she starts talking?
I just don't want him to be waiting to hear me say it. I want him to look at the chat.
You're so funny.
Although this is an auction, so I guess it doesn't matter right now.
Not as critical, for sure. Trying to remember the last sale I was at. I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, and you do this every week with us. Ugh. I could not get the timing. It took me forever. Once I got it, I was good, but I was like, geez, Louise, y'all are patient. And persistent. Yeah, this one's cool too. It is. You should see all the piles. Well, you guys, I guess you can. Ha! Oh my goodness. She is, Karen. She is. She's going to sell that tatting. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am, Karen.
She's currently working on an order, though. So I was told that I had to get in line. So I did, sort of. But she sure is.
Yay. Yeah, I can't put it down. I'm telling you, I have a needle in my hand constantly.
And we're okay with that.
You should go on and see the one I made last night, Karen. It's beautiful. I did one with beads, and it turned out absolutely gorgeous.
It sure did.
Oh, I passed the 30-second mark a little bit. So, guys, I'm going to try and put in the 15.
They're pros. It's okay.
My 15 is for 15 seconds. I'm like, it looks like I'm bidding.
So, Michelle, the curiosity is getting the better of me. What kind of ice cream has Jaden been treating you with all day? I'm about to be jealous.
That is sold. See, I keep forgetting to put in the sold, too.
I think I'm about to be jealous.
That is sold to Karen Thompson for $14.
Perfect. Thanks, Karen. Where'd she go? Is she going to tell me what kind of ice cream? She knows I'm an ice cream girl. I love ice cream. I think it should be its very own food group.
Yes, so do I.
I really do. What flavor, though? And that's so cheating. She has an awesome ice cream place, like right there. I almost can't even get ice cream home from town, from the grocery store, before it melts.
You need to keep a cooler in your car when you're going to get ice cream.
I do, but it's so, well, I got to drive 15 miles to the grocery store.
I mean a cooler with ice in it.
Oh, good grief. So I got to buy a bag of ice to keep my ice cream cold. Then I got to buy like,
Right.
see, it just turns into a thing. It turns into a thing.
Let's see.
Hey, Lisa. Well, we came on just to fart around, and then everybody wanted what was on the table. So, you know, it came on to be more like a show and tell, just hang out, chit chat. And this is where we are thus far. Yeah, Michelle is not feeling so hot. She's got.
Yes, Lisa, it is Big Mouth Laurel. I'm trying to stay and be kind of quiet today.
You are not a big mouth. You are fine. You're doing awesome. Just awesome. Yes, ma'am. Hang on 1 second. I got to mute.
Okay. Hello, Lisa. So I'm tanning butterflies right now, guys. I made a bunch of what I call mini doilies. Then I made some little flowers. Now I'm making butterflies. Oh, Tammy's here and she says, I never got notified. I just clicked on your channel.
See there? You never know what happens. Hey, Tammy.
Yes, you can, Karen. Just send me a message on Messenger. And if you want, I can show you what I'm making, and or you can tell me what you'd like. You can get a hold of me through Messenger. Yeah, I can't do it like Michelle. Stephanie Poteet.
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 Yeah, Michelle's one of a kind, you guys. There
Yes,
is
she
no
is.
imitating that. There's no imitating.
Oh, thank you, Deborah.
You just sound silly trying to imitate. We just like the original. So copyright on this one, and it doesn't have print dates. It has wait, not first.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Can I have the name? Because I'm trying to get ahead of you and have that part at least typed in chat.
Sure, I'll get it to you in a second.
Okay.
This one isn't done. It's not copyrighted by printings. This one, the copyright is by impression. So I think as we go through the book, it will make more sense. The title is The Three Weavers, but look at the cover. It looks like the entrance to a grand bank or something, doesn't it? It looks like an outdoor vestibule, and then this would have been the entrance door.
Right. That's right. I know what you're saying, like where the door is sunk in.
Yeah, where it's recessed. Yep, exactly. And then this is how you come into this book with all of this. Isn't that pretty?
Wow.
Yeah, and the framing, these are, I mean, clearly they're orange. And then if I remember, every page, if I'm remembering correctly, every page has this black frame around the text. And this paper is like, this is a pulpy paper, and I'm going to call this fragile. It's not brittle, but I wouldn't be bending it because of the weight of it and the age of it. I would definitely snip these. These are sewn signatures. I would definitely take these out pages. I would probably reinforce this edge though, because it's tender. I think I'm going to go that way with it. It's tender. It's not crumbly, but it gets like a rip in it pretty easily. If that makes any sense to you guys. And it's kind of the weight of a craft paper, and it almost feels like craft paper in your hand. But see, every single page has, and then, this is the story of the three weavers all the way through the book. And you can see where the signatures are. There they are. You can see the stitch lines.
Those pages would just be perfect to use on anything.
Yeah, and they're just
the framed and everything.
I don't think I would try to coffee dye or tea stain this by submersion. I might with a spray bottle, with a spray, or with the dyes to put a light spray on it. I think it would be okay. But I think you'd be really disappointed if you submerge this. It would probably be mush, is my guess, because it's a drier paper, so it's just going to suck up the moisture like crazy. Okay? But otherwise, I mean, I just think it's really, really pretty, and you could do a lot of really fun things. And these are almost perfect tag size. Let me see what these frames measure. I didn't even measure the book for you guys. The frames are 2.5 inches wide and 5 inches long, each one of these frames. And then the book itself is 4 inches by like 6 7/8. And then right at 1/2 inch thick is this one. Let's just stick with auctions. It just makes life easier, and I don't have to try to remember anything and think.
Okay, get ready, ladies. Here it comes. Plug your ears.
You're so funny. Did I show you guys that book the other night that was something about girls' activities, girls' jobs, girls' something or other? Did I show you guys that? I thought it was hilarious when I found it, and I really wanted to show it to you guys. I can't remember if I did or not. Who's here?
Lucy.
Oh,
All right,
Lucy.
you guys get some extra time because I forgot to turn on the timer, but I will keep track and put in the 1 minute and stuff for you.
Tell her she worries too much. Just relax. It's just
I'm trying to work the iPad, work my phone, work the computer. I don't know how Michelle keeps up with it all.
I know Michelle makes it look so easy. Y'all don't even realize she makes it look so easy.
I'm like, okay, timer, type over here, read over here, watch you on stream. Yeah.
Why do you think I'm so silly when she's on? Because I'm trying to distract people from realizing that I'm slacking in a big way. Trying to pre-clean these off screen.
Thanks, Karen.
She is doing good, isn't she, Mags?
Thanks, Mags.
Herself. Yeah, if I flipped over to her screen, you guys, you would see her tatting laying there. She was going to tat. I was going to chatter. And look at this one. There was a couple of you that I thought of when I found this one. This one's really cute.
Sorry, I'm concentrating right now.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm watching.
Oh, for the ladies just coming in, we kind of took a little bit of a vote earlier. I don't think I'm going to, I'll be on Thursday, but I'm not planning on selling Thursday. I think we're going to do a town hall. So I'm going to, the stuff from Monday night, this past Monday night sale, and this coming Monday night, I'm going to invoice those together. And then since this was rather spontaneous, these are going to be added to that. So if anybody needs me to break it up into 2 payments, just let me know. I can do that on the invoice.
Oh, that was really pretty in your hand right there. And that was sold to Donna P.
Okay. Oh, the Laddies. Yeah, Laddies are pretty. That's a pretty book too. How much, honey?
$10.
To Donna P?
Correct.
Okay. Thanks, Donna. And if anybody has any questions about that, I think most of you have my email. I could type that in the chat real quick too. Hang on.
If you send it to me and, well, I don't know if I can do it like that. Yeah, if you send it to me in Messenger, I can copy and paste it.
Oh, listen to me. I'm putting at email.com. Geez, Louise.
Donna says to shelf it, please.
Will do, ma'am. Will do. Oh, Donna, I'll just handle yours like we have the last few. Okay. We'll just continue on like we have been. Oh, that was dumb. Why would I put the? No, I'm okay, I think. I would not cut you off, honey. You're fine. And you have a legit, I mean, you're traveling, so it makes perfectly good sense for it to just sit here and wait till you get home, and then I can box it all up and send it. And a couple of the ladies, for international, we fill a big box. And when it's full, I just say, hey, the box is full, and then we ship. So it's no big deal. I'm pretty lucky I have the space to be able to do that now that I'm upstairs. When I was downstairs, it was getting a little bit interesting. But up here, I can keep it all organized and I don't get frantic about messing things up or confusing things. So it's good right now. So, okay. This one is called, what is this called? The Little Mixer. Look at the cover on it. Let me get it in here. There it is. Isn't that a pretty cover? There, right there. I love the gold leaf on these. And this is sun fade. So this was clearly sitting on a shelf in the sunlight because there's the real color. I wish this was coming across accurate. It's like somewhere between a Kelly green and a grass green is the color here. And then this is a little bit sun faded. This is more, almost mossy. It's a little brighter than a moss, but more mossy green.
It's really pretty.
And this one is 5 inches by 7.5 and about a half an inch wide. It was gifted for Christmas in 1939, which
I love when that's written in there.
I know, right? It gives you a little bit of the provenance of the book. Let's see, I know the actual copyrights here. 1922 is the actual copyright. And I love that it was a Christmas gift. Look at the stocking.
Aww.
Isn't that cute? And then these little trees are on every single page. So for any of you that are doing anything nature, bird, butterfly, mushrooms, any of that, these pages, and these are totally sewn and these are super easy to get out. This paper is like, it makes me, it's like a cardstock, but super soft. Super soft. Be really nice turnable pages. They would be perfect to cut. I would even consider cutting them in half. I wouldn't fold them. I think it's going to crack if you fold it. But they'd be great tags. Or reinforce that fold and then fold it over the outside edge of a page so that you could see a tree on one side and a tree on the other side as you turn your pages. I think that could be pretty cool.
That would be really pretty.
So there's that. And this one, let's just, we'll just run an auction. We'll just leave it at auctions. Okay. They're behaving. Nobody's going crazy. And I like that. Let's see. Okay. Then I think we'll do this one.
I love that one.
Yeah, this one is so pretty. It's had a pretty hard life, but it's cute.
All right, Judy, have a great night. She says she has to go. It's movie and popcorn night. Hubs gets to choose the movie. Lord help me. Have fun, y'all.
Good night, Judy. Have fun. Yeah, I don't know. We have such different taste in movies. It's comical. It really is. like in a weird sort of way. Because he likes like all those car movies. I'm trying to think the one with
Movies.
what?
He likes those car movies.
He does. I'm trying to think what's the one I like some horror movies, but not all of them. The Fast and the Furious. That's
Yeah,
what
I knew you were going to say that.
all of those. And I'm just like, ugh. I was okay with the first two, and then after that, I was over it. Yep, Donna got it too. Fast and Furious. Yep. I'm like, it's just so redundant. And the Tokyo one made no sense at all. At least to me, it made no sense. Yeah, blah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, the ones that make you think. What's the movie? Shoot, I can see her face. The ghosts, and then in the end, you realize who was really the ghosts.
Right.
Hey, Katie, what is her name? Who was she and what? I cannot think. I can see her face like I'm just looking at her.
And that is sold.
Okie dokie.
Hi, Katie. To Katie's Tribe of 5 for $7.
Thanks, Katie. What is her name? We have it on DVD. I liked it well enough that I went and got the DVD of it. Because it was the big mansion and it was set back in the Victorian time.
Congrats, Katie.
Nicole Kidman, yes, ma'am. Yes, that's exactly who it was.
Oh, Girl
What
on a
movie was
Train.
that?
Girl on a Train.
Nope, it wasn't Girl on a Train. It was in the house. And
Yeah, I don't like those kind of movies.
it wasn't creepy though. There was nothing creepy about it at all. Nothing. It was just such a little mind bender at the end.
Lucy says, were there kids in it too?
Yes. Yes.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. And I
think
can't
I've
do
seen parts
creepy
of it.
ones with kids. I can't. That just is a whole different creep level for me. I can't do it. Yeah, they were ghosts. Yeah. Because Nicole was the mom, and then there was the two kids. I think it was two kids. It was 2 or 3 kids, but I think 2. Right, Lucy? What was the name of that? Somebody will think of it. See, this is what happens to me. And I'm going to focus on it, and I'm not going to be able to think about it. And as soon as we turn this camera off, it'll pop right into my head. It's so annoying. It's like when you get, and here's another thing. Why is it when you're sitting here and you get up and you go down the stairs and
It
go
was
to the
called
room?
The Others.
The Others, yes, 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 that's it. That is exactly it. Did you come up with it or did somebody else?
I looked it up on Google.
Ah, the Google. Perfect. But why is it you leave, you walk to wherever it is, you get there and you can't remember why you're there? Because you've distracted yourself with something. You come all the way back to where you started and sit down, and as soon as your butt hits the seat, you remember.
Oh, I had one today. It said, someone shared it today. It said, my ability to remember song lyrics from the 80s far exceeds my ability to remember why I walked into the kitchen.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, The Fifth Sense. I've never finished that one. I don't know. I've never seen that one. I can't even say finished it. I haven't seen it from beginning to end. I kind of travel through the room on and off when that one's on. I don't know. See, it's because of the kids. I don't know. And I'm afraid it's going to like creep me out a little bit because of the kids. I don't know.
Is that the one with Mel Gibson?
Yes.
It's not creepy. That one's really good. You'll
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
You'll like that one.
Yeah, as long as
it's called The Sixth Sense.
Okay. As long as it's not creepy. I cannot
No, it's not creepy
with kids. One of the best ones was The Girl with the Well.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't remember that one. And that was like one I watched that one when it first came out, and for some reason that one didn't bother me. Usually those bother me. Oh, really? You cry in the end? See, I like a good teary movie. Is that the name of a movie? I See Dead People?
Bruce Willis. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Bruce Willis, not Mel Gibson. Thank you, Michelle.
yeah. Yeah, don't go by me. I'm not the movie. See, Michelle
Oh,
knows. Don't ask me the name of a song because I never know. Don't
we
ask
need
me.
Shelly up here.
Yeah, I never know. And as you can plainly see, I never know the name of a movie. Horrible. It's a name thing, I'm telling you. Cannot do names. This one is just a really cute cover. To be completely honest, I was all in because of the cover. And it measures, let's see here. Well, almost 5 inches wide, 7 inches tall, and almost a half an inch thick. The copyright is not there. One moment. This one may not even have one. And it's in super bad shape. Like, see, I'll just pick up the whole book block for you. It's had a really hard life, but it does give you an idea of how. Wait a minute. Let me get under the camera in the right place. See where the signatures are and how they stitch. If you ever want to see how they used to stitch them together, this would be a good one. Where they stitch the signatures and then they come back and stitch them to each other and then they glue it in. It's kind of really interesting. I like it. I like taking them apart to figure out how they were put together in the first place. This is, again, it's a really nice, thicker, cardstockish kind of weight paper.
Hi, Sabrina and Benji.
Hey, you guys. And I wouldn't saturate this one or submerge it into, like, tea or something. I would spray this one, and I don't think I would bend it. I think you're going to be unhappy. I think it's going to do that crackle thing where you try to fold it unless you reinforce that with another piece of paper. But like I said, the paper is completely usable. It would be cute, turnable pages. You could collage on it, do whatever. You guys know all that. And then here's the cover. And the spine is pretty much down to just the webbing. There it is. And it's got some chipping and stuff along the edges. I'm really struggling with this camera placement. Okay, so let's just flat price this one.
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry. She's got it all typed in.
Yep.
Yep, we'll just flat price this one. It's going to be $4 and it's going to be to the first me. I truly just got this one because I thought the cover was cute. I thought it'd make a really pretty journal cover.
And that is sold.
Hey, Lorna.
Hi, Sally. Hi, Lorna.
Well, it's kind of a long story, Lorna.
And that is sold to Sally's Junk Journal Journey.
Hey, Sally.
For $4.
Perfect. Sally, if I haven't invoiced you before, can you just shoot me an email? Do you have it, Lorella, or do I need to type it again?
I can put it in for you.
Okay. If you could just shoot me an email. Just need your YouTube name, your real name, and your zip code, please. And
it's at Gmail, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll be doing invoices Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay. So Lorna, this came about. Hey, Pearl, we came on. Right, Pearl? I came on to do more of a preview, I don't know, chit-chatty thing. And the girls were so in love with the books I had on the table, they talked me into selling them. And we've just kind of rolled with it. It just kind of went from there, just rolling with it, winging it, whatever. So let's do, since you've been looking at Lizzie over here, we'll do Lizzie. She is 6.5 by 9.25 and 1/2 inch wide. I love this cover. It makes me think of a very like a Little House on the Prairie kind of book. Don't you think?
It's really pretty.
Yeah, and with the plaid behind it, I just think it's super, super cute. There's the back. I just think this would be a really cute farm journal or like even a cookbook. I think this would be really cute with some of the old feed sack inspired papers and things like that. Look at the old tape marks. Isn't that cute? Look at these florals. How pretty are those? But see what I mean about it's just so I just like it. It's very farmy to me. And it makes me think a lot of Emily Bloom's colors. Have you guys ever looked at any of her work? She really likes the old, like 1900 to like 1930 color palettes, the pastel kind of farm look. Not, I don't know, I don't want to say just farm, but like she's just got a very distinctive color palette, and I love it. Thank you, Sally. I just got your email, honey. Thank you. Then there's still a few other color ones. She's got cute illustrations, nice paper, just a fun size. See there? Look at the colors. And this is more of a pink. It's not quite as red as it looks. It's an interesting color. It's almost like a raspberry. That's what it is. It's like a raspberry. The reds aren't like red, and the blues are like a nice, like almost a powder puff blue.
Karen would like to know if there's a date on it.
Sure.
Or what the date is on it.
Sure. 1944. And this one is actually a pretty collectible book. It's just a nice quality. I wouldn't put this in mint condition by any stretch of the imagination, but this page is torn right here. And then there's the music in it, of course.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there's just, I mean, if you look at the images, there's just so much you can do with them. But see what I mean? And see how they look? They look like they were pen drawn and then colored really nicely with crayons.
Yep.
That's how they're printed. I really like this book. I just think the images are gorgeous. And as an FYI, this one I know is a little more collectible. We can auction this one, but I want to start this one at 12. And the reason I'm starting it at 12 is if you go online and look for this at any of the book places, and I'm not talking about eBay, I'm talking about the reputable book sites, this is about a 30 in this condition. So we'll start it at 12 and then you guys can go from there. I think we'll do these two as a pair. So we're bidding on this one.
Donna would like you to flip through the pictures again while the bidding's going on.
Sure.
I'm not sure why, but she would like to see the pictures again.
Because she didn't get to see them all the first time. And they're pretty. We just want to see them again.
They are pretty.
And then there's the title page. I think this is my favorite page right there. I just love that. I wish this was out of copyright and we could copy it, but it's not. I just think it's beautiful. And I think it's sad they don't put this kind of work into kids' books today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, it's funny because I am a great multitasker, and I'm like struggling to watch this and this and this and the clock and push the button and type it in and.
Yep. And you'll discover that's why Michelle's like, I'm not even looking at the chat. That was one thing I picked up from her right away. Don't even try to keep up with the chat. I focus on the clock, and if I need to be typing, I'm typing.
Right.
Yep.
That is sold.
If there's if there's an auction clock running, I'm not looking at chat.
And that is sold to Karen Thompson for $18.
Well done, Karen. Yeah.
Congrats, Karen.
She loves her some kid books. She's going to be happy with this one. You are, ma'am. Okay. So if you guys don't object, I feel like I would like to keep these two together. I just think they're sweet and they kind of should stay together. How do you guys feel about that? Oh, that'd be even easier to answer if I had them so you didn't get blinded by the glare, huh? One moment. There we go. Dang, still. Okay, all the way up here. Jeez Louise. Oh, and do you guys want me to zoom in closer? Together and as a set? Yes. Okay, perfect. I like when we all agree. Oh, look how much closer it looks on YouTube than it does on YouTube.
Right, than it does in the StreamYard.
Yeah, that's weird, right? No wonder you guys never, I just realized that. No wonder you guys never think we need to zoom in. And I'm always like, should I move in? Makes sense now. Okay, so let's see if I can find a copyright on these. And these are like roughly golden book size. Copyright on these is 1939 on the train. And they're going to measure like 6 3/4 by 8. And they're about 1/4 of an inch thick with the covers. There's not a ton of pages in here. They're a single signature. This one has obviously had some moisture. And hold on, let me get something under there so you can see it. There we go. See, there's a hole all the way through at the bottom staple and the top staple. There they are. Now you can see them. Those are holes right there in the cover, in the spine. But it's still attached barely down here at the bottom staple. But I love the discoloration it made. I just think that's cool. That means you're going to get some crazy rusty staples. Authentic rusty staples. So is he what you would, okay, so don't anybody get mad, but would he be like an authentic Carrot Top?
Mm-hmm. The colors are really pretty, though.
Aren't they pretty?
They're almost like vintage colors.
Yeah. And see, this one is torn. But, you know, some good tape would fix that right up. I wish I had some yellow tape to tape that with. Look at her hat.
Oh.
I just think these are sweet.
That one was 1939, Karen.
And then this one, let's see. What's the copyright on this guy? 1939 also. And this one, the book block to the spine is in much better condition. But this one is called Let's Play Store.
All right, come on, y'all. Who remembers playing house and store and stuff when they were kids?
I know, right? And this one is ripped all the way into just right underneath of her hands. But again, I think you could get you some vintage tape that would fix that right up, and it'd be genuine. And this one is torn. And if you tuck it under, there we go. A lot of times when these are torn, if you look at how they're torn, you can get and almost get it to disappear.
Oh, that's awesome, Angela.
And then this one is torn here. This one has a tear here.
I did lots of that when I went to Florida, Louise. My grandbaby just goes 24 hours a day.
This piece, the center is loose, so you could pull that one all the way out. And these are just stapled, you know what I mean? That just one signature, and then you've got the 3 staples in them. So should you want to take these out, and I think these would be really cute framed too. I think these could be some
yes,
really
they
cute,
would.
like in a playroom or like in a nursery. I think they'd be adorable. Look at this fabric counter. This is us, ladies. That's, wait, which one do I have? There it is. That's us.
Aww.
I don't know who's who, but that's all of us shopping at the fabric store. Thank you very much.
That's right.
So there's that. Okay. So we'll start these at $1 and you're getting the pair. Oh, Sally, that would be a good idea. Yeah. See, and I feel like these are just books like that. The possibilities are endless. And I love, see, that's part of the fun of this is everybody has different ideas and we all share them. So you never know what somebody's going to say that's going to inspire you or flick that light bulb on and off you go on a rabbit trail. That's one of my favorite things. I just love it. I know I'm saying love a lot today, but it makes me so happy in a kind of dorky kind of way.
Donna's like total rabbit trail.
Oh my gosh, I can rabbit trail in the blink of an eye. Ask Michelle. We can be in the middle of a conversation and she will say something and I have a light bulb moment and I'm off and running. It's a little bit ridiculous, to tell you the truth. It really is. Oh my goodness. I looked up and I saw you in the, and I was going to be like, Laurel, you're going backwards. And then it was like, never mind, that's her clock.
No, I'm not bidding. I meant to put minute after
it. Just struck me as funny. And I almost, because I'm so used to, you being in the chat, not like here. Right. So I was going to be like, Laurel, you're going backwards. And I was like, wait a minute, that's her clock.
Right, $1. I bid a whole $1.
It was just comical to me. Oh my goodness, I'm such a dork sometimes. Hey, Bima, how are you? Just struck me as funny. Oh my goodness. There they are. I was like, what did I do
Those
with
are
this?
sold.
Okie dokie.
Let me see. Those are sold to Karen Thompson for $30.
Perfect. Thank you, Karen.
Congrats, Karen.
Well, you girls weren't bidden. Weren't kidding. Weren't kidding. Just share it with us. Okay, okay. Will do. I think I'm going to go this way with this. There we go. All right. I hope you guys love this as much as I do. Look at this cover.
Oh, I love the cover.
Okay, wait. I need to switch back over to StreamYard so I can see where I'm at. There it is. Do you guys catch the metallic? There it is. Of the silver. And then look at the flowers. They look so dimensional. This makes me think of some amazing, I can't make up my mind if it's wrapping paper this makes me think of, or like a super delicate wallpaper. I just can't quite decide. But I love that paper.
Have a great night, Lorna, at your block party.
Good. Oh my gosh, have fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Actually, I wish I was going to a block party. So this will be my block party. Y'all, this is a block party. That's what we're doing. We're having a block party.
That's right.
I don't know who's barbecuing, but let me know when it's ready. So, yeah, kind of like a wallpaper, Angela, honestly. But then, and this was just cut out and in here, so it's going to stay with it because, you know, that's how I do. But look at the
cover. Gorgeous.
And that's just the cover. That's the inside of the cover there. And there's your end papers.
Hey, guys, I'm leaving for a few minutes. I'll be back.
I mean, who does that? When do we ever get this? I think this one's pretty amazing. Then here's where it's inscribed. Down there at the bottom. Which is a whole nother layer of awesome. Do you see how rigid?
Mm-hmm.
This is that nice, old, glossy. And this really does have the weight of like a manila folder, but doesn't feel anything like a manila folder. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But it has the rigidity of it. I would never fold these pages for so many reasons, but I would never fold them. And I don't think it would take it, honestly. I can't remember if this is one that I saw copyright in or did not, but it's called Song of the River. That's here on the title page. Let me see. Here's the list of illustrations, and I'll turn it back around for you guys in a second, and we'll go back over these again. Yeah, this is one that I didn't find a copyright on that would have been, you know, in the research pile, which we are forgoing. So you guys are kind of on your own dating this one. I'm guessing this to be like 1890-ish to like 1910, in that ballpark is where I would guess this one to be.
Angela would like to know if this is going to be an auction. Sorry.
Yes, this one is.
Okay.
Yep. Just remember, I can't make any promises as to, oh, I was close. I was so close. 1887. Look, the researcher is on it, you guys. She can't talk today, but those fingers are nimble. Check that out.
Hi, Angie Stone.
Hey, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Angie. We're just playing around, Angie. Getting all find, you know, something different. We're just trying something different. Look at this. Look how pretty that is.
Sally would like to know who the author is.
Let me see. The author is Charles Kingsley. Kingsley. Okay. So here's the first page of the story.
Again, love the framing around it.
I know, but do you guys notice? What do you think my favorite part is? Not only is this book beautiful, the plates are beautiful. Here's an image. Here's a blank page. Here's the image. I don't have to pick.
Right, exactly.
If you don't want to photocopy it and you want to do something with this, you don't have to pick which side. And this is sewn signatures. Can you guys see? Yep, there you go. See the thread marks right there? So this will come out super, super easy if you want to scan these images. You will have no trouble getting this.
Okay, Jody, have a good night. She's going to be watching, but not chatting or buying.
Who?
Jody, she's going upstairs. She'll still be watching, but not chatting or buying tonight.
Perfect, Jody. We like company any way we can get it. So like I was saying, and I know I just flashed right there. So this one is very glued together. So you would have to contend with that a little bit. There's more illustrations. But I love these plates. I think they're just gorgeous. See, and here's the center. And sometimes with these older ones, the glue would seep through the two where the signatures lay next to each other and glue those two outer pages together. And that's what happened on that other one. Look at this one.
Wow.
And it's like this book is all about the plates and the illustrations. Do you see how much of the story there is? 2 lines.
Look at that picture.
The illustration, they've just let the artwork tell the story, and I love that. See, here's again where the glue has seeped through. This is the end of one signature. This is the start of the next, but you see where the glue totally seeped through there. So you just got to kind of be nice to them when you're turning pages.
Beautiful pictures.
And then, more of that gorgeousness, as if the first 2 pages weren't enough. This is the back cover. This is the back end paper. How pretty is that? I love it. Okay, so let me put this back in there. And this is called Autumn by Albert Clark. So evidently this was a favorite poem for someone. And it was meant to be saved right there. So there it goes.
This is an auction, correct?
Yep, and we're just going to start it at $1.
Okay.
Yep. Keep it simple.
Oh, I meant to put the year in there and I didn't.
We'll forgive you this time. Anybody else do an iced coffee today?
I do. Mine's always sitting right next to me.
Are you doing that or chai? You usually have chai, right?
No, Michelle has. I'm not Michelle. Michelle has chai.
No, I genuinely thought you drank chai too.
I do.
Oh, okay.
It's cold.
Gotcha. I really expected you to say chai, not coffee. Gee whiz. I hear it.
I was going to say, you haven't heard me picking it up all night?
Nope. I have not. This next one is super, super cute. Michelle, since you're Miss Nimble over there, I think I'm going to ask you to look for a copyright on this one too. I'm going to stick this in the screen so Michelle can see it.
Exactly, Dana. All day, every day.
We'll see if she can get us a copyright on that one. You give her a couple minutes, maybe. There's another one though.
All right, Max, we'll be here. She's like, thanks, Patty. Now I have to go make a coffee.
Nice. Coffee is good for you. I don't care what anybody says. It's good for us. I'm going to clean this one. It looks grubby. Looks dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
And that is sold. Let me get my sold in there. That is sold to, let's see, Karen Thompson for $15.
Nice. Well done, Karen.
Beautiful, Karen. I love the cover on that one. And if you guys want to know the lineup, just so I should probably tell you every now and again, just so you know the lag. After my 30 seconds was Karen at 11, Angela at 13, Donna at 12, Karen at 15, Donna at 14, my stop, and Angela at 20.
On the cover, Michelle, it says it's part of the Bright Eyes series. Bright Eyes. Let's see if I can find an author. It's printed by the Donahue and Company, M.A. Donahue.
Hi, Juana, and she says the year is 1900.
Oh, nice. Hey, Lorna. Yeah, I don't see an author, Michelle. So if you can't find it, Michelle, we'll go with Lorna's. If you find something different, then we'll go with that.
Hi, Laura.
Thanks, Lorna. She's pretty quick too, you guys. If you need research help, you need to hit up that Lorna Stacy. She's pretty good at it. Hey, Laura, how are you? So this, I know everybody thinks this is a reader. This is not a reader. Well, it is sort of, but it measures 5 3/4 by 7.5 and 3/4 of an inch thick. This one is botany for young people, and it's called How Plants Grow. It's so cool. So cool. Look here, right inside. Remember we talk about offset? Let me get under here. See how this is torn? And these lines, there was another piece of paper in here that made these lines, because neither one of these is the original ink. They're both the offset. But look how this page is torn. I'm convinced this is Spitballs. Convinced. That was all torn off to make Spitballs. But either way, I love that writing. Look at it. We can't fake that. I mean, this would be the coolest piece of paper to copy and use, and just love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and hoard it, and and I would be like, nah, look what I have. You know. Who did I miss?
Angie Stone was just saying hi to me because she didn't.
Oh, okay. And then this one is copyright 1858. So, you know, it's been around for just a minute. So look how it starts. Isn't that pretty? There is black and white plant images, botany illustrations through this whole thing. And it's totally out of copyright, you can do whatever you want with these. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
All right, guys, I really need to like go take a westward hoe. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
In other words, what Rel is saying is, I want to bid on this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
I even like the way all the columns and stuff are on those pages you were just
I
on.
know, right?
Oh, it was really cool.
And then you've got all these text pages. And then you come back to illustrations. And I'm going from the back of the book to the front, just so you guys don't lose track of orientation on this one. Isn't that pretty? I like how they're just nice. I don't even know how else to explain them. They're just nice. And like I said, this was made for kids. They don't do stuff like this for kids today, which makes me kind of sad. Why don't kids today, I mean, they would enjoy this just the same. Or they could make them so we could enjoy them. I would be okay with that too. Sometimes I think it would be super cool if they would reprint these old books. But then we would have to contend with copyright issues, and this way we don't. So there's that. So we can auction this one, and we'll start it at $1 also.
Okay, let me get my time clock up and get everything written. Where's my time clock? Where's my time clock? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Get your things ready to go.
She's got a new phone. We have to.
Yeah.
We got to give Laurel a couple seconds. Everything's in a different place.
Night, Lorna. She's like, glad to help. Only came down for a drink, going back to bed. Night all.
Good night, Lorna. Thank you. Look at me yelling. I have to talk loud when I say good night, like I think they can't hear me. What a goofball. Hey, Debbie.
Debbie. She was sleeping.
That's a good thing to do when you're tired. I try to do it every time I get tired, go to sleep, and then I just try to eat when I'm hungry. If I can get that accomplished, I had a good day. Hey, Tamar, did I say hi to you earlier?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I like her name too. I like to say it. I don't know about you guys, but I think I've decided I'm slightly allergic to sun. I seem to break out every time I spend a little too much time in the sun. Any of you do that? Huh?
That's me ever since I went to Florida and got sun poisoning.
It's weird, and it itches.
And that is sold. Go back and make sure nobody crossed numbers. And that is sold to Tamar for $17.
Awesome. Thank you, Tamar. And it's a weird kind of itch. It's not like a rash or, I don't know, it's like a mild mosquito bite kind of thing.
Yes, that's what it is. And they itch and itch and itch. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Well, no, Donna, Donna, you are way after you're way after my stop. I know you're seeing it different, but I'll tell you guys how it went. It went, I did 30 seconds, then it was Tamara 10, Ray Lynn put 111, Donna 10, Sally 12, Angela 13, Tamara 12, Ray Lynn 11 and 13, Tamara 14, Pearl 14, Ray Lynn 14, Angela 15, Ray Lynn 15, Ray Lynn 16, and Tamara 17, and my stop. Then it was Pearl at 16, you at 17, and Ray Lynn at 18.
Thanks, Mags. Yep, Debbie, it's me and Laurel. We just came on to do like not a show and tell, but kinda. See how many rabbit trails we could distract ourselves into. And the girls wanted everything. So this is the rabbit trail we're currently on. Hey, Luz. So
Hi, Ruth.
we're just kind of going where the flow takes us. Oh, so this one is good, right, Tamar?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. Nobody be sorry. It's all good. So Michelle and Lorna came up with a date for this. What was it? 1900?
1900.
Okay. So that's what we have for a copyright on this one, guys. And it measures, let's see here, 7.5 by 9.5. And I'm going to say 5/8 of an inch thick, including the covers. And the covers on this one are definitely just a lightweight chipboard. They're going to bow pretty easy. I think this cover would be beautiful framed. I love this cover. The spine and the book block have all seen better days. We have some pretty significant separation going on there. And the inside cover is trying to pull away. That's the front cover. Yeah, the front cover is trying to pull away right there. And this paper is definitely like a construction paper, and it behaves like 100-year-old construction paper. You know how when construction paper gets old and you try to fold it and it just like cracks and is in two pieces instantly, like those old photo albums that were made out of this kind of paper. It's exactly what this one does. So if you're not careful, when you start turning pages, they're just going to snap right off of the staples like this one. So I'm not really going to lay this one down flat and open these all up.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep this one pretty much upright because I don't want to fold the pages all the way back because they're going to snap. This one is okay because it's already come loose off of the staples, so it's hinging itself differently, like where it's actually folded instead of up here 1/4 of an inch from the fold. So that's what's causing them to break. See, this is where it's really folded down here where this one is, but then the staples are 1/4 of an inch up and they're so old that then when they turn, they snap. So I'm gonna, and see, look at these illustrations. You guys could have so much fun with this. This is going to be one of the best pads of paper you will ever buy. I love Tim Holtz paper. I was insanely obsessed with Graphic 45 when they first started. This beats both of them hands down in my world. And now I'm just going to be quiet and show you pretty pictures. And pay attention to the paper so I don't snap all the pages. I just want to make sure I rock it back and forth so you guys can see both. I mean, it's not so insanely fragile, but this paper's pretty fragile at that staple line when you're trying to open it up. But if I kept this book, I would scan and print every single page in here, knowing that it's out of copyright. I think it's all these images are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I love them all. Some of them would be beautiful covers. And like, remember that
Everybody
one,
loves this book.
right? Remember that one we did a little bit ago that had those really pretty yellow and green illustrations on
Mm-hmm.
the inside cover and the end papers? Can you imagine copying and printing some of these and using these as your inside cover and your end paper? How cool would that be? And I mean, let's face it, the paper companies, where do we think they come up with these images? They're out there looking for these kind of books just like we are. And just because they've copyrighted the paper doesn't mean that we can't still print,
Debbie
copy and
says,
print.
Patty, keep it and scan, then we can all have it.
Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, Debbie, if you could see, I'm going to have to, one of these days, you guys, I'm taking an entire week.
Oh, look at that.
And I will probably come on and chit chat with you guys now that I'm getting more comfortable with it. And I may even, turn the camera so you guys can watch me while we're chit chatting. But I'm just going to scan and print, and I will do printables for you guys. But I'm going to take a whole week and do that. I have so many books that I need to go through.
Everybody loved the book. They're all like, keep it, keep it, keep it. And Karen Thompson, no, no, no.
I'm going to sell this one, you guys. If you knew the amount of books that I have, and I have one so similar to this, it's not even funny. I already looked. I have one real similar. So I'm okay with this one. If you guys, I mean, honestly, and I don't mean this from a bragging point of view, I have so many pages over there, and I have them in a certain place so that I know that those are all ones that I want to scan. I have so many books over here that I still need to dismantle so that I can scan them. It would be forever before I got to this. It's just going to sit on the shelf, honestly. So if one of you, I would really rather one of you have this and do something productive or love it. If I keep it, this is sitting on the shelf for a long time before I get to it. I mean, to be completely honest with you, it's not that I don't love it. I do, but I'm not going to take it apart and use the paper. And it's going to be a couple months before I can even get through. I mean, even if I went every day at what I have just with the pages, it's an insane amount of time. So these people who do digitals, hats off to them, because I can't even imagine how much time they put into it.
Now, me, it's so weird because if I walked into a store and saw that, how many of you would pick it up by looking at the cover and know that those gorgeous images are on the inside?
Oh, I will pick these up every day, every single day. And you guys want to know what I look for? Fine. That's what I'm looking for. That's my biggest tip right there. Is the book cloth on the spine. I'll pick those up. If that's all I saw was that, I'll pull that out and look at it every single time because I want to know what the cover is.
Yeah, see, I'm still learning books and Patty's taught me a lot. So yeah, some of you might, but I would have never thought to pick open a book like that and realize that those kind of images would be on the inside.
Yep. And the more books, the more you're out there hunting for books yourselves, you guys, you're going to know what you're drawn to, and you're going to learn the things to look for. Because even like this, I probably would have pulled it out because it almost looks like a color book to me. So my curiosity I would have to pull it out and see it. So we're going to auction this one. We'll start it at $1. And while you guys are doing that, I have to straighten this camera. It's making me nuts. There. The world is square. Better. Thank you. So there's that. But yeah, you know, and you guys will when you're I'm trying to decide what I want to say. When you just figure out what your aesthetic particularly drawn to, start really looking at the telltale features of them. Like, look at the spines. If you really like the books with the marbled covers and the leather spines, and that's kind of all you're looking for, then just kind of learn how to like skim past everything else and just look for that. If you want the books that have, the gilded edges, on all the papers, then learn to start looking at the tops.
All right, guys, I missed the oh no, I didn't. What am I at?
You're fine. And this forefront edge, because the bottoms aren't always gilded, but the tops and the forefronts usually are. So, you'll just learn. And Michelle's been out looking long enough. She's probably able to do that too. You can kind of just glance and certain things will pull your eye. And that's where I go first. When I'm like in a big barn, certain things will get my attention and I have to go investigate everything in that area before I move on. Yeah, I know, Pearl. I know. Yep. But because I'm fortunate enough to have all of you to share it with, I don't have to be so fussy. It's such a blessing to be able to bring all of this home, and then I get to turn around and share it with all of you. It's just
Okay, that
amazing.
is sold to Karen Thompson for $50. Congratulations, Karen. And now I know why Michelle says, I'm not looking at chat. You can't. I'm sitting here just staring at the clock on my phone, and my
Yep.
left hand is on the button, waiting to hit the button and let you guys know what's going on.
Yep. Thank you very much, Karen. You are going to love this. Okay. Yeah. Some of them I do have to. Yeah, I do have to pet them for a little while. That's no lie. Some of them I do. Let's see here. What is there anything in particular you guys are looking for? I would kind of really rather not do linens until Monday. I don't have them organized at all. By the way, I was in the, oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh. I bet it was worth every dime of it though. Honestly, Louise, but that's the guy that you said doesn't really want to sell his stuff, right? He just loves for people to come in and look at it. He just wants to share it. Right? Is that the bookstore you mean? That place looked amazing. Like I would go get a passport and come to Canada just to go to that store. Although I would be really annoyed with him if he wouldn't let me buy one book. He would have to let me buy at least one book if I traveled all the way there, right? Yeah, if you guys want to know, if any of you in the Facebook group, she posted pictures in the group. It's amazing. Absolutely like jaw-dropping amazing. The books this guy had in this store. I would have drooled all over myself and my heart would have literally been fluttering. Yeah, I thought that's the one you meant. I'm such a dorky little geek when it comes to book, you guys. I'm sorry. I get so excited over the silliest things.
Donna said someone needs to okay her for the Facebook group. She has to join it.
Okay. We will get you, ma'am.
Good night, Pearl.
Good night, Pearl. Thanks for coming. Oh, yeah, at his price. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. See, he doesn't really want to sell them, though. As a vendor, I get it, though. I know what he's doing. See, like when I talk about the furniture and stuff, um, I get that way too sometimes though. Like I find a piece that I absolutely love. Yeah, 400,000 books in a 4,000. Yeah. See, and yeah, I've been in some bookstores like that. It's just crazy. It is crazy. And I'm in heaven and I really want to hide somewhere when they close up for the night and I get to spend the night in there. That would just be heaven to me. Um, but a lot of times when you have stuff, you can kind of like I'm that way more with the furniture than anything. Certain pieces of furniture or um Paula has seen them in person because she came to hang out with me at Round Top and stuff. Like I love cubbies, cabinets with drawers and things in them. You really want them, but you legitimately feel like you have to because this is what you do. You have to take it to the market. So when you get it there, you put a price on it that you call your you have to pay me to let you have it price,
Right.
which means I really want to keep it. But if you pay this ridiculous amount of money, I would let you have it. And then when it doesn't sell, we get to bring it home and keep it. So that's kind of how that works. Yeah, right, Raylan? I love drawers and cubbies. It's almost like a twisted little sickness. It really is. Yeah, a lot of them won't, Louise. If they, it, and I mean, it can make you crazy, but you kind of respect it at the same time because he truly loves them as much as we do. And I respect that tremendously because it's not about the dollar. He really, really loves the books. And today that's getting harder and harder to come across.
Michelle would like to know what Columbus series book is that?
I don't know. It says down here it says many blessings be upon the head of Cadmus. Oh, good heavens! I don't even know how to pronounce that. The Phoenicians. I don't know, or whoever it was that invented books. Yes, blessings upon their heads for inventing
Michelle
books.
says, open it.
I concur. Jeez Louise, what a bossy guys. Look at this. I truly have not even looked at these books. Just so you know. Look at that handwriting. How pretty is that?
That's beautiful. Do we have a year before anybody asks?
I don't know. I want to read all the notes.
Louise says that he allowed her to touch his 1770 book.
How cool was it? Did you get to like feel the paper? Tell me the paper was amazing. Donna's going to drive. Where are you driving, Donna? If you're going to Canada, girl, you better come get me first.
Exactly, Karen, like you. I'm just trying to be prepared.
There's no
right,
copyright.
Debbie. We
There
are
is
our
no,
self-help group.
there is no copyright, Michelle. None.
No copyright.
It's
We
by
just know it's
Florence.
old.
It's by Florence Warden. Warden. Look at it, more handwriting. Look at that. Oh, and you guys can see it. And it's pencil. You know what? Any of you guys that are out there and you come across old vintage pencils that write like this stuff that doesn't smear, look, no smearing. I need some of these old pencils in my life. Every time I find them, they're like this long. I want some real pencils. I can't find a
There's
copyright.
no copyright.
Can't find it. It's before they invented the copyright. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm looking for a date somewhere in these ads. Sometimes that'll point you in a general area. The bicycle was $85. It's the Level, VELL''S literature series. It has an inscription on the inscription on this first page of the inscription. It's dated, it looks like a 1896. So my guess would be it's before 1896. Because it would be kind of hard to date at 1896 when you wrote this little note after that. So it's at least 1896, I would think. That's my guess thus far. And this one has not been wiped down. As you can plainly see, I'm picking up just schmutz off of it, handling it. So this one will get wiped down before it comes to you. Oh, look at the back. How pretty is that? I want to be careful. These pages are dry. This is some seriously dry paper. Look at that.
They are so cool looking though.
Right? The red is cool, right? How nice is that? Look at the age on this. Whoop, whoop, there it is.
Whoop, what? Right up.
I know, right? How cool is that one? Okay, so the researcher is telling me I need to set this one aside and we need to do some investigation. I think she found a fun fact that I'll need to share on Monday. So just in case you guys want to go look it up somewhere, there's the cover. I just like this little blurb. I think that blurb is very, very cool. Okay, so there's that. Then we have, let's see here. Oh, this one's cool. This is called the Boys Activity Projects, the Manual Arts Press. This one is 7 inches tall and 10 inches wide and right at 3/4 of an inch thick. I love the orientation of this one. Oh my gosh, why don't all books have it right there? Just put it right on the front for us. It's big, we can see it, we don't need a magnifying glass, don't have to hunt for it. What's the title of which one, honey? The Columbus one or this one? This one is Boy Activity Projects. The orange one was the Columbus, like Christopher Columbus, the Columbus series. Why would the pages be dry like that, Angie? Because of the quality of the paper, because of the content of the paper, depending on the atmosphere it was stored in, and the age. All of those things play a factor in it. The very biggest thing is the atmosphere in which it's stored and the content of the paper. Those are the two biggest factors. But that one's probably a very low quality paper, even for the time. It's very, very pulpy based. and those tend to deteriorate. Well, not deteriorate. Yeah, I don't know. Is that how I want to phrase it? Dry out. They tend to dry out a lot more. So this one is copyright 1918. Not bad, upside down and teeny tiny.
I thought it said 1894.
That I was
in front.
Yeah, that was a different one I grabbed just to show.
Oh, okay.
It rabbit trail, it caught my eye. So this one is full of, and these are all plates, by the way. They're all listed as plates, but they're very like blueprinty. Do you know what I mean? Let me lift them up for you so you can see them. See that? There you go. And I know you guys love that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do this from back to front just because it's easier to flip the pages that way. And I think, hang on, I'm going to zoom a little bit because I don't want to hold this up the whole time. Let me see if this will help. Okay. Is that still clear for you guys? See how yeah, that's better. And this just, there's just tons of it in here. And this paper is really, really nice. I mean, we're in 2019, and this is from 1918. It's 101 years old. This paper does not feel 101 years old. I would bend this paper. I think it would be awesome to use in anything. And some of these, I think, would even be really pretty framed. And it's out of copyright. This is a rabbit hutch. All that detail for a rabbit hutch. That's a squirrel trap. Anybody want to catch a squirrel? There's the plans and the blueprint. What is that? A spreading board. Wonder if that's for making paper. Boys didn't make paper. No. That would have been in the girl book, I'm sure. Don't you think? Are you fonting laughing at me?
Yes, I am.
I've been dying for somebody to bring up fonting. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to. Let's see. I think he's making a camp chair. Remember those goofy camp chairs with the cross leggies and the hinged and everything would fold up and like wrap up in a tube? That's how you make one right there. That I pinch my fingers in every stinking time. Every time. Ugh. And here's how to make a children's playhouse. Seriously, that had to be more than, I was going to say, there had to be more than one page. For real. Right? It's a whole playhouse. So from the playhouse right to the, nope, that's still part of that goofy chair. Nobody needs, no, that's a bed. That's the camp bed. So you have to make the bed first and then the chair.
Angela said, I did earlier, but no one was in the fonting mood.
Nice. Nice. I must have missed it because I would have jumped all over it. Oh, look, you can make your own toboggan. Angela, you should make one because tobogganing's a big deal in Arizona, I hear. Wow, listen to
That's
Lorel.
kind of a handy dandy book there. If you want to build something that's going to last, you need that book.
Right? I just like all the illustrations. And I'm kind of wondering if I should have given this to the Hubs. And then he'd have been like, what are you trying to tell me? I'd have been like, I don't know, build something. What's that?
A staircase.
A knockdown portable bleachers.
Oh, nice.
Portable, no less. I don't think I want to know what that's all about. Was that your own personal game of Hank? Never mind. We're just going to skip that because I'm just going to, never mind. Never mind. That's cool. Is that a guitar? Nope, it's baseball bat.
Is there a chicken coop?
There was a rabbit hutch. It could be a chicken coop. I think it could qualify. It could double duty. I think. Yeah, see, Donna? I had that trouble last night. I noticed my iPad was way faster than my laptop. It was nuts. I was um at a ladies' sale last night, and that's how it was. It was a little bit crazy. Made no sense to me either. So we'll do this one as an auction, and we'll start it at $1, please.
Okay.
Did you see what I did? I just wrote down the starting price because evidently I was afraid I would forget.
Oh boy.
It's one of those days, ladies. This one I have to wipe down. This looks like the grubbiest thing. But again, this is another one of my foiled covers that I love. See, look. Schmutz. And see, when they're in this bad a shape, I'm not even. I just go for it. For schmutz. So I think you guys will like this one. I think it's cute. I think. And it's got an insane amount of grubby. And for those of you that like your grubbiness like I do, that one's going to be all you. Seahawks. How are they doing? Hey Julie. Louise, I would pick my very least favorite page or something way in a super inconspicuous spot. Because the lead, it's gonna depend on the lead. And I would use a soft ruler like this. It's a soft white bendy ruler. And it is super soft. It's not abrasive to the paper. I would start with that. And then if that didn't work, I would gradually and gently try other erasers.
Hi, Julie. And that is sold to Julie for $11.
Awesome. Thanks, Julie. Does that help you out, Louise?
Yeah, those white craft erasers that I use for drawing are really good for that, Louise. They don't tend to, they're kind of like a rubber almost. Even one of those black ones, and you can get them at the craft stores, or Hobby Lobby might carry them. But they're latex free and PVC free, and
yeah, and they're easy on paper. They don't tear up your paper.
Yeah.
But here's the brand of this one, if that helps you out any. If you I may have an extra one. If you can't find it, let me know. But something like that. If I have an extra, I will send it to you. Because I have this one also, but I haven't.
Yeah, like those.
Yeah. These are the ones like you like?
Yep.
Okay. So tell me when that's focused and they can read it.
Right there. It says white plastic eraser.
Okay.
And it's like a rubber. It doesn't tear the paper.
Okay. Because I haven't opened this one and used it yet, so I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, those are nice.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Donna, dang, can't even win on my iPad, LOL. You were close, Donna. You were right after my stop.
Awesome. So let's see here. Let's see. I want to do this one. How do you guys feel about it?
I want to do this one.
I want to do this one. You know, you guys know why I grabbed this one, right? You know what drew me to this book.
Yeah, it's
Because,
all grubby and dirty.
yes, because it looks awful, which of course is right up my alley. And there's no markings on it anywhere. Everything is gone. So, you know, curiosity killed the cat. I had to find out.
Karen says, it is boiled.
This is like legit real craft paper from, you know, a million, okay, not a million years ago, 100 years ago. The date on this is 1915. Hold on. Upside down and it's tiny. Yes, 1915. And it's the title is the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The Farmer's Bulletin, number 203. Canned fruit, preserves, and jellies. Household methods of preparation. I really can read, guys. I promise I can. So look at this. I think this thing got left in the basement next to the canning or got dropped in the canning pot. I'm not sure. Do you see the grubby on every page? I had to show you that first. I love this page, but it's just awesome. So now we'll flip through. Oh, and you get random newspaper recipes. And the newspaper is ridiculously brittle. But look here. Look at the offsetting of the color and stuff. Isn't that nice?
Karen wants to know, does it smell? Oh my God.
It smells like an old book. It doesn't stink like bad food or anything. it just smells like an old book.
Louise says no need to send her an eraser. She found a soft one in her stuff and it works.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't even see you ask before, Angie. Yeah, holler. If you guys have questions and we miss some, just type in caps. See how that drew me right to you? Type in caps. So this one's about important poultry diseases. That's this chapter, which is probably why there were no photos, because nobody wants to see that.
Pat and sniff. Scratch and sniff.
But here's, you know, all about eggs.
Produce and fertile egg. Okay.
Well, you don't want to eat fertile eggs.
No, you don't.
They used to, you know, do that intentionally. So they were teaching you how.
Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. I didn't see it before.
Hints to poultry raisers. So how to be better at, you know, raising your poultry. Because we're reading these backwards. Ooh, that's cute. Those were on tea towels. Nope. Yes. Probably tea towels.
Angie says, okay, Patty, how do you get to Vegas? LOL.
Well, first thing you do is get in your car. You turn it on. And before you put it in drive, you put it in your GPS and then you listen to what your GPS tells you. Unless it starts to take you down a wagon trail, then you need to pick a different route.
Oh my God, I was watching you on StreamYard, really tiny, and I just looked over at my YouTube on my iPad, and those pages look amazing.
I know, right? I love this because you know this was used. It sat on the counter and it was splattered over and over and over and over and over again. And again. Maybe music, yeah, but not country. I can't do country for a long time. Like maybe one song and then can we move to something else? Country is not my strong suit. But after look at this. But after so many years of bartending, I know most of the older country music by heart. Ugh, look at this. Look at these images. Isn't that pretty?
Yep, they are awesome. But what if it tells you something else? Haha.
Every once in a while, you have to be the boss of the GPS. I have told you guys, I'm pretty sure that my GPS will on occasion go, she does. She sighs at me. I'm sure. So, look, here's poultry management. How to manage your poultry. You have to be the boss of the birds. That's what that is. More very brittle newspaper recipes. This is what I like. Look at this. Tables and charts. Thank you for no country. There you go. Cannot do it that long.
I love country.
No, no. It's always so sad and dismal and ugh, no. See there? Do you hear it? You guys hear the crunch?
Yeah.
Can you hear it? The crunchiness of the paper? I love that. Okay, so we'll auction this one. We'll start her at $1. I don't know why it's a her, but we'll start her at $1. And I did it again. I wrote it down. Oh, for the love of Pete.
Yep.
Good grief.
Tiny font book, Tammy. Yep. Angela says, play it backwards, get your man back, horse back, job back.
Your car, your kids, your wife. Yeah, see, I was going to go there, Angela, and I was trying really hard to behave. Not everybody appreciates that, but that is truly how I feel about it. If anything's wrong in your life, play country music backwards and it'll all be better. I mean, now that I've told you how I really feel. Ooh, guess what I'm having delivered?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Can she come over here and make me some too?
She might. Thanks, Abby.
Is your cold cup still up here?
It is. But it's cold coffee, honey. I'm going to keep this one. I'll drink both, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You have enough for 2 cups?
I'm good for now. Yep, thank you.
Angela says, I don't think you said enough for us to appreciate it.
Oh, this one? That's okay. This is one of those things. It's going to be, it either appeals to someone or it doesn't. And I don't get my feelings hurt by that. It's all good. It's one of those things. Oh, the music. Gotcha.
And that is sold to Angela for $3.
Awesome.
Wait. Hold on. That is sold to Angela for $2.
Awesome. Even better. Thanks, Angela. She's another one that likes these boiled covers.
Patty, Paula wants to know if you're sailing lace. Oh. It says
I was
sailing.
looking for Paula. I'm like, I don't see Paula. Where is she?
Well, that's what I read exactly what the message said.
I'm sailing
Congrats,
late.
Angela.
Angie, can you let Miss Paula know that I'd really rather wait till Monday? Because then I can have it more organized. I would feel better about the fabrics and laces being more organized. Books we can do by the seat of our pants and wing it. The others, not so much. For me, anyway. Look at this.
Is that purple?
No, it's blue. It's very blue. It definitely blue. It looks blue in StreamYard.
Yeah, I just looked over at YouTube, so yeah, it looks blue there.
Definitely blue.
Hear that, Tammy? It's blue.
Blue. So it's Rip Van Winkle and Other Wonderful Tales. Paula's still with her family and grandbabies, so she might be otherwise occupied. She might be listening and not be able to participate, I think. But this has, there it is, a little bit of gold. It's not like super flashy anymore, but this used to be a really nice gold leaf on here. Here's your spine, and then here's your back. This one is 30, listen to me, 7.5 inches wide. It's because of how I'm measuring it. And 9.5 inches tall. And wow, is that 1.25 inches thick? Do I need to push this back out? I'm awfully close.
You're right there.
Okay. So this one is pretty rough on the block and the spine right there.
There we go.
Did I come and go?
You're back.
Okay. So the book block and the spine are having some serious separation issues. And as you can see right here, we have a few signatures that are loose. Okay. And we'll get to those as we go in. But just so you know, that's what's going on here. We have an inscription right here. And then you start with this.
Wow.
How pretty is that?
That's really pretty. And
just to make sure you can really appreciate it, I'll just pick it up for you.
That's really cool.
Do you see the date when it was gifted?
1899?
Yep. That's when that was gifted. Okay. Then there's the back.
Hi, Paula. There's Paula.
There's Paula. How are you? What time is it? Oh, the grandbabies probably went to bed. Did you just get everybody in bed? Let's see here. It's Rip Van Winkle and Other Wonderful Tales. Retold for our little boys and girls. And I think copyrights, yes, on the other page. The copyright is 1897 on this one. And illustrations are amazing.
Did you say 1897?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. And the plates. So I'm starting here. And there's, this is the book block coming away from the spine. They used a really heavy cord and it has just kind of pulled through. I would be willing to bet money this book has been dropped multiple times. Look, we don't do this for us anymore, ever, in any of our books. And this text is so big.
I don't see Stephanie's boutique here. I don't think so.
I don't see her.
Me either. Wow, look at that picture.
Oh, yeah, she is. I do see her. She's all the way up. She was just about to roll off my screen. She said, hi, ladies.
Here she is. Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Journey, I'm glad you said hi to her. We would have missed it. Nice. Hey, Steph.
Debbie said, I like big fonts.
Yeah. Nice. So.
Right, and we cannot lie. That's right, Angela. I was going to say it.
But look at these illustrations. I I love these books. Absolutely.
Was that writing on one of the pages?
Yeah, just a
Nice.
little. And then look at these color plates. I have to pick it up so you guys can see. I won't do this every time for a color, but I want you guys to actually really, because they look so washed out otherwise. There it is.
Wow.
But see how bright those are? And look, there we go.
You can see it.
But do you see where the black, where it almost makes like a shadow behind it?
Mhm.
That's the printing process and the way they layered the color. And because of how the different inks were made, red ink used to have real gold in it. That's why it was always so expensive to have anything printed in red. So there was a time when having anything printed in red was really a big deal because it was super, super expensive. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, that is really pretty.
And then here's another color one. And this one's just like, you know, the last one. It's got all of that. Let me see if I can catch it. There it is.
Wow.
And look at here. I would be in so much trouble if they made books today. Look at this. If they made books today like they did back then, because I would have to have all of them. Every single one of them. And I think there's a couple more color plates. I'm just trying to find a few more of the color plates for you. I don't remember for sure. And this one is, I mean, it's in rough shape, but I think all the pages are here. And since this is on the fly today, I'm being as informative as I can. I haven't had the opportunity to go through them totally. And maybe there aren't any more color ones. Should be. Let's just see. Oh, look at that. I love that around there, the frame. That one's cute. Yeah, that might be it for the color. Whoop. See, and like this whole signature is totally loose. Yeah, just that one. Nope, the one next to it also. So there's two totally loose signatures. That one's attached. This one is semi sort of attached. The top and bottom stitches there, but not the rest.
Yeah, they do sound pretty thick. Angie said those pages sound thick.
They are pretty thick. They're just like a nice cardstock weight. Not crazy, and they're not stiff. They're just nice. And they're soft. Like they feel soft in your hand because they've been, you know, they've had kids' hands and mom hands, and you know, they've just been handled a lot, and that makes paper soft. Yeah, there's another. So I feel like there should have been more color images in here, so they may have been taken out, fallen out. I'm not sure, but I feel like there should have been more back here, and maybe I did just miss them. But as far as I know, that's how many color images there are. Okay, so we will start this one at $1 also, please. Angela has days, like really long days with 12 S's. You guys are so funny. I almost have that out of screen.
There you go.
I'm so used to Michelle when it's quiet. She'll be like, "Are you there? Are you there?"
Angie says you're so smart when it comes to books, Patty.
Thanks, Angie. It's only because, and oh my gosh, if you guys even knew, there's so much to learn about them all the time. There are some incredibly knowledgeable people out there. So many. And they make me look like I know nothing. I learn from them every day. There's so much. So
Yeah,
much.
how are you?
Hey, Kat. But books are like, it's like anything else, if it's something you love, you just learn, just because of the constant exposure of it. And you're around those kinds of people who keep providing further education about it. So, I just pick something up every time I talk to somebody who loves them as much as I do. It's constant. And I like to learn. I do. They say it keeps your brain active and keeps you younger. So I'm going for that.
All right. Let me see here. And that is sold to 25, 28, 20. That is sold to Karen Thompson for $29. Michelle,
Okay.
you skated right in there right after my stop.
Thank you, Miss Karen. You are going to love this.
Oh, Lorna's back. You're back from the
Hey,
block party already, Lorna?
Yeah, right? How was that block party? So let's do, and I know you guys like these. That's, completely why I grabbed this one. So let's wipe this one down quick. See what we get. Ooh, look at that.
You did not miss laces, Paula. She did not do laces.
You guys see, it's going to change a little bit as it dries, but do you see how much it brought that out? That's what'll happen if you put a clear sealer on these. A lot of times if you just wipe them, clear coat would do for them and bring out different aspects of them.
Stephanie says, I finally got my hair cut today, and as a reward for sitting still, I went to Hobby Lobby.
Nice. And what did you get at Hobby Lobby? I think it's hard to sit still when you feel like you have things you want to do. Right? So this one also used to have some gold leaf gilding and such going on this cover. There's just a tiny little remnant of it here on his shoulder, on him just a little bit, and then you can see it on these flowers. And I'm trying to find my letters in the camera a little bit here, but there's just not much of it left. Most of it's black. And looking straight on, that's about what I see, just like you see it. But when you tip it, so if you really love this cover, I would highlight this a little, and then I would clear coat it if you wanted to use this as a cover, because there's some pretty embossing on there. See it? There it is.
Does it say our poets? Okay.
Yep. Portraits, our poets, portraits, and
poem. Oh, okay.
So here's your end. Well, there's not an end paper. Here's your inside cover. Copyright on this one is, let me see. I think this is the one where, yeah, the letters are missing. The letters, last two numbers. It's the year 18 something. It's the very first line. Let me support it here. It's the very first line, and right there. Of course, that's exactly what's been rubbed off. It looks like 1894-ish. It's a 9 or a 5. I just can't tell. But I'm going with 1894 because that's kind of what the imprint looks like. So this is all, okay, let me get this turned around for you guys. This is all contents. It's all poetical content. This page, and please take time to notice all the grubby, all that grubbiness. This thing has been used a lot. Yes, and we're still in the contents. All of that was contents. Here's the prose, Prose contents. Not near so much. Then, this is Michelle's favorite thing right here. That super fancy font when they start a paragraph. Usually it's the first paragraph of like a new chapter when they do that. Not always. But they toned this one down. Keep moving here and you guys will see why. I may just cheat.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of book to get through here. It's a pretty fat one. But if you want some
Michelle Scott says, oh my God. Michelle says 1897.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But look at all of this. I just love the layouts, the columns, and then how they're the wider over here, narrow over here. It's just, there's just so much going on in these. And this paper is nice. I would fold this paper all day. Well, maybe not. I might have just pushed my luck there.
Michelle says big fonting fonts.
Yeah. No, I think if you fold this gently, I think it would take it. Yeah, I think it would be okay. Some of them might need to be reinforced because that's not cracked. I thought it was going to crack. Maybe it is. It might be. Yeah, no, I'm going to take that back. I don't think I would. I would maybe fold this paper if I were to guide it, like, and to come at it slowly. I don't think I would score it because usually that will, if they're too brittle like that, I don't know. I'm going to say no. You guys will be your own judge of it. I'm going to say no. I'm going to take that back. I don't think I would. But here's your sewn signatures, your stitch lines. So those will pop right out. But there are images and plates all through this thing. Look at this.
Wow.
She's plucking wildflowers.
Well, she's dancing through the forest.
While plucking. But look at this. This artwork I just love that.
Planting, plucking.
Be careful. You're going to get yourself in a tongue twister tizzy over there. You're going to get in trouble. Look at, isn't that pretty?
Wow.
The plates are pretty. And I know we've missed a few plates, which I'm not going to go back and find them all. They'll just be a pleasant surprise.
That's right, Lorna. Tiptoeing through the tulips. Wow. Fonting, plucking.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle says, what the pluck?
Oh my goodness. Stephanie.
Good night, Journey. Have a good evening.
Good night, Journey. Thank you. I loved, can I say it again? I loved those flowers. That if I could get stuff like that in my front yard, we wouldn't be mowing the lawn either. But I don't get grass like that.
I told Shelly we should take a Sunday and go, pick the flowers. I said, man, there's some really cool ones along the driveway. She's like, you can't pick other people's flowers. If it's hanging over the driveway, I can't.
You should tell her you can until you get caught.
Right. They're not going to know if I pluck a flower out of 100.
Yeah, Shelly, they would never know. Nor would they care. If they don't know, they can't care. And look at this. I'm pretty sure, speaking of pressing flowers, I'm pretty sure someone pressed a flower in here because this page is, and this one. So this page, the one before it, and probably a couple more, you would be able to trace that back. Something very wet has been in here. There's been a lot of moisture right here.
That's right, Lorna. Yes, I can.
And you guys can see the shape, right? But I'm positive, I would bet money that a flower has been pressed in here. Either that or a very, very, very damp handkerchief. But I'm guessing it's flowers. I'm most excited when I find flowers that have been pressed in a book that's this old, because then I get to try to figure out how old they've been there. And of course I can't, so I just make up my own story. Look at her. Isn't she pretty?
Wow. Is what copyrighted the book. Angela, it's from 1897, so I think you're safe unless you're talking about plucking the flowers. I don't know.
Oh, this is going to go bad quick.
Lorna says she steals them all the time, but all the neighbors know I press them or boil them. Yeah, you don't want to know what the guy at T-Mobile thought of me today when I kept asking him for the little pieces of plastic that he was taking off the phone covers and stuff.
Do you guys hear her laugh? Herself. That's the real deal right there. That's for real. Look at this. And they used to do this with their quill pens. That was part of penmanship, was to learn how to do this stuff. Why do we not do this anymore? Why? That's what I want to know. I want to be able to do that. Wherever I decide I want to do that on a page. Don't you think we should all be able to do that?
Yes, I think so too.
And look how the columns changed again. The text, see how they just, and it goes from wider and then this is narrow. Why is this wide and why is this narrow? I don't know and I don't care. I just like it and I get to play with it and that makes me happy. There we go. Look at that one. Hey, Lorna, it's the block party. They're having a block party.
That's right, because we are plucking busy.
Yeah, we do not have time to be fonting around.
Or schlooping.
No, schlooping is required.
Oh, okay.
Only the cool kids go schlooping. There we are, having a dance or a recital. I'm not sure which.
Lorna says the weirdest thing I collect is crushed cans, but they have to be really flat and beautifully street grunge. Oh my God. Wow, that's a beautiful picture.
Yep.
You know how awesome I told you that guy was at T-Mobile today, Patty? I had him digging in the garbage for the pieces of plastic. I'm like, wait, did you throw one in the garbage?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, really? I just had you dig in the garbage and you did
it. How old was this guy?
He's young. And he's like, I remember you said you do crafting, but he was so nice.
But that's why, because he was raised well.
He was.
Yes, he was raised well, and he was young, and he was polite. And look at the schmutz on this one. Look here. I hear you on that one, Lorna. Absolutely. a block party here would either be so beyond entertaining or ridiculously
I'm
boring.
sorry. And she's like, let's hang on Schloopy and pluck on Fonting. I'm going to screw up in a minute. I just see it coming.
When if you think that I've learned the hard way, you just have to stop talking when you know it's coming, because otherwise
We
you're
are
going to have.
having a Fonting Schloopy book party for plucking sakes.
Yep. See, and I can't get into all of that because I'm going to start laughing and I'm going to have my foot in my mouth all the way to my knee. So I'm just going to,
Nice, Stephanie.
just going to quit while I'm ahead.
If I could say that word,
Yeah.
if I could say that word, Stephanie, I would repeat what you just wrote, but I have no idea.
It's penannular.
Oh, thank you. Penannular
Well,
approach.
I say it with an ER. It might be with an AR at the end. I'm not sure.
Oh, I got to mute for 1 second.
Well, that was a nice interlude, wasn't it? She has a child phone call. She'll be back in a moment. Donna, they're all hilarious. I know. I love the Schloopy song. Absolutely love it. I cannot. There's no such thing as a loud enough volume when Schloopy comes on. Period. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rosie, how are you? Yep. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Run away with it, you guys. Run away. Have fun. Because I'm not. Because like I said, I will say it wrong. I will blush. I will stammer. And I will wind up with my foot in my mouth all the way to my knee. I do not do tongue twisters gracefully ever. Ever. Yeah, she fonted away in the tree. Well done, Lorna. She did. She fonted straight away.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yes, you do, Miss Donna. You sure do. You guys are so funny. Okay, so we are going to do this one because
we're ready finally?
yeah, well,
Same as always?
no agenda, no schedule. We're just, whatever rabbit trail we wind down. And we've been down several in the last few moments.
I see that. Come on, Lang. Don't be a fucking party pooper.
Yeah.
All right. Same as always, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thanks, Lorna. Donna, echo, echo, echo. All right, you're in control. I need to
Okay.
well, actually, I need a westward hoe, but I'm going to take this opportunity.
Okay. Wow, it got really quiet in here. I was trying to tat. I mean, it's sitting right next to me, Stephanie. Every time I get a few minutes, I pick it up and work on it. Oh, I made a beautiful one last night, Lorna, with beads, and I cannot wait to make more because it was gorgeous.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I got back before the. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quick.
Well, see, that's what happens after moving upstairs. I have my own facilities.
All right. Let's see. Oh, let me put the sold in there too. That is sold to Donna for $35.
Thank you, Donna.
Yes, I did, Angie. I stayed on last night until I finished the one with the beads.
Oh my gosh.
Want to see Laurel create a schlooping tat.
You guys, if you want to have a good time in a chat and watch somebody do some tatting, you need to watch Laurel's video from last night. She is, and you've only been doing it, what, for a couple weeks?
Yeah.
I can't believe how quickly she picked this up and is, no, I don't want to, I was going to say perfecting it, but I feel like you're creating your own style. You know what I mean? You're finding your style. And I love that. It's really, really nice. And it's fun to watch when
Oh yeah, Lorna. I haven't been doing it long. I actually sat down one day, watched a few videos, and a couple hours later I was tatting.
Yeah, she was. Do you want to show them some? Let me switch. Do you guys want to see it? She's got some there. As long as we're talking and we're winging it.
Sure.
Let me, well, hang on. I got to figure out how to do it.
But wait a second. Talk to her for a second. I got to get the piece with the beads. It's downstairs.
Oh, okay. So I'll
So
talk
hold
to you
on.
for a second because she's got to run downstairs and get the piece with the beads. So I'll just throw these up there. Do you know, you guys know how much I love Kate Greenway, right? This is a really old Kate Greenway book. I was so stinking excited when I found this. It is, it doesn't have a date. It just says copyright. Oh, you can't see me. It just says copyright, all rights reserved. So there is no date. So I need to look into this one and see if it's still under copyright or not, because I'm not sure. Is Julie J still here? She might be able to help us with that one. Yeah, that's Laurel's pup. Yep.
Okay, I'm back. Phew.
He's a great, great pup. But look here, look at her images. I love her style. It's just always so, so pretty.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm just catching up on the comments.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Okay, so trying to figure out, it said earlier how to make, oh man.
I think if you go back yourself out for a second, then it makes me big. That's what I think it was talking about. It's really weird.
But I did. I picked the one all the way on the right. In case you guys can't figure it out, I'm trying really hard to figure out how to give Laurel full screen so you guys can see her. That's not it. Nope. Hold on. It cannot be this complicated.
So down in the left-hand corner where you are, like if you turn off your camera or take yourself away, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it.
If I turn my camera off?
Yes.
Okay,
no, it's like if you take yourself out, like you're going to change something, you back out a step. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, but then how do I get back in?
You just come back in. You just say, you just come right back in. Just like it's just like when you freeze. I'll still be
But
here.
I don't go anywhere when it freezes. I don't do anything. It just comes back.
No, that's fine. You can leave it like that. I can hold it up and show them.
Okay.
So you're going to see the strings on it because I haven't tucked them in yet because I'm just trying to get pieces made. But this is the one that I'm going to try and find center here. That's the one I did with the beads last night. And these are Delica beads. They are not plastic. These are real Delica beads on here, and they are hexagon cut. So it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be making some more of those. So I've been making lots of, I know you guys have seen some of them, but I am really into these little teeny tiny, like little teeny tiny doilies. So I'm making lots of those.
I figured it out.
Yay. Oh, there you go. And then this is the collar, and it's not finished. It's probably going to have sari ribbon or something on it. I haven't decided yet, but this is the collar piece that I just finished. I am going to be making one with beads as well, because now I'm into the beads. So I want to make some with beads. And then I'm working on some little butterflies, and I
Hey,
am going to make
Peggy,
some of those with beads as well.
you
I
need to
just
be
think
reading
they're
her chat because they're all like,
oh. And I've been making a bunch of these little bitty flowers like this too. I mean, I did a bunch of these today and last night, so I'm just kind of whipping a whole bunch of stuff together and practicing different designs and everything. But yeah, this is by far one of my favorites so far. Love the beads. So I'm working on this color right now. And then I am going to make a purple with purple beads because, I got to have a purple. So,
and just like
yeah.
Michelle said, exactly. She is taking orders. We begged. She's taking orders, you guys. She
Thank you
will.
so much, ladies. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like completely addicted right now. And like I said, I constantly have a needle stuck in my hand because I just can't stop.
Show them some. You guys want to watch her do it? Let's watch her do some.
All right.
Do some.
So I'm going to make one of these again. And I'm working on a blue. I had this purple down last night because it was easier to see when I was working with the beige, but you can already see it's really pretty. And I'm just all about, I really enjoy the picots, the little loops. So it's
Oh,
mainly
wait a
all
minute. Not
about
everybody knows what a picot is. Show
a
us.
picot is the little loop on here. It's different than a crochet picot, but this little loop is called a picot.
There you go. Okay.
So it's just mainly chain stitches and little picots. And I can't teach anybody because I get going way too fast and I can't tell you all the ins and outs of it. I just know how to do it. And if I try and teach you, it's going to come out wrong. So it's just easier for me to just come on here and sit and tat and chat like I was doing last night. So it's just easier that way. And I'm trying to learn to shuttle tattoo, but I prefer tatting on the needle. It's just a lot easier for me.
When I was watching you last night, it made me think of when you load a knitting needle.
Okay. Yeah, see, I
Kind
don't
of.
know how to knit,
You know what
so
I
I
mean?
don't know how that works. So it's just all
All I can
about,
do is load the needle. That's it. That's it.
I like to, you can use a picot gauge if you want. To me, that's a time crusher. I pretty much can gauge exactly where to lay it on my finger to get my picots close to the same size. And then I just tat. It's pretty simple. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then this is going to be, and see, because I'm talking to you, I screwed up. I actually need to attach this to here. So I'm going to back up a sec. This is why Michelle and them like when I tat, because I don't talk, because I actually kind of have to think about what I'm doing. So I'm going to attach this to the previous round, and I just take a little crochet needle to help me do that. I can use my needle, but I've just gotten, I found it easier if I just pull my crochet needle out and do it. All right, if I would let go of my hand here and get on there, and then I just wrap it over the needle, and that'll attach it. And you'll see in a second, I'll have this whipped back together in a minute.
She is, right, Michelle? Like literally not one stitch out of place. She will sit for hours to pick out a knot. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I like I was telling Lorna the other night, I literally will sit and tear it back apart if I see one stitch out of place where it doesn't belong. It just really makes me crazy. So, and the more I do it, the better I get at it, and I kind of can gauge like how tight I want my stitches and how loose and how. Right now I'm using the smallest needle.
Oh,
because
Karen embroiders. She's embroidering. Nice.
nice.
We can take pictures and share. I love embroidery.
I like the smallest needle, which I think they do make smaller ones, and I will be getting it because to me, the smaller the needle and the smaller the thread, the more dainty the tatting looks, and
That
that's
makes
what I
sense.
like. All right,
That
there's
makes sense. But by
so
smaller, you don't mean shorter. You mean narrower or smaller
right,
gauge.
a skinnier needle and skinnier
Okay,
thread.
gotcha.
I'm going to pull this through. Let me make sure my needle's on there. And I don't think it is. See,
Oh,
this is
Debbie Long just said there's a lady. Read chat, see if she's the one. Laurel watches a few of the tatting ladies. I'm just curious.
yes, Linda Bridges does do it. But I know she does a lot with a crochet needle with crochet thread. I prefer I don't know what I did here. I have to pull this back off because I'm too busy talking and not paying attention. I like the really tiny thread. You can do it with crochet thread. I prefer, this is a very small, this isn't what is this right here? This one is a bonded nylon and it is an upholstery thread and it is extra strong, which is another thing I like. This is also got a sheen to it and it makes the tatting very, it's kind of like this collar. It makes your stitches super close together, which is what I really like, and nice and flat. And to me, that is what tatting's about. So the thinner the thread you have, and the thinner the needle you can use, the more to me it looks like how I think tatting should look. So of course my needle wasn't threaded. So because Patty just threw me under the spot here, and that's really bad to do, kind of like how I made her come on and start sewing. So I guess that's
But it's, I mean, it's interesting. It's intriguing.
it is.
I could sit and watch you do this for hours,
Yeah,
honestly.
I said I can sit and tat and talk to you guys, but don't ask me to teach you because there's too many things to explain that I can't explain. One reason I'm self-taught at stuff is I find my own ways and pick up things differently than other people do. So I don't always follow, you know, exactly how you're supposed to do stuff. I just know how to do it. I don't know
And
how
I
to
love that you're
explain it.
pulling it off and starting over because
Yeah.
I totally did not realize that this is the base of tatting. I thought it was all knotted, like so that if you made a mistake, you were kind of stuck.
You
Do you know
are.
what I
If
mean?
I make a mistake on this, and once I pull the needle through, then to take it apart, I have to pull it apart one thread at a time.
Right,
If
by
I pull
pulling the
this needle
needle,
through,
but by pulling the needle through, you mean like the eye of the needle through what you just fed
correct,
onto the needle shaft, right?
correct. So
Okay.
until I do that, I can back up. I don't know if I'm in center because I'm actually
Yeah,
not
you're
looking at
good.
the
You're
iPad
good.
or anything. Until I do that, I can back up at any time and correct any stitch. But
Nice.
once I pull that through, and I've done it 1,000 times, and I've spent quite a few hours sitting here pulling apart, also because I have this issue with wasting thread. I don't know why. It
You
really
crack
bothers me. So I would rather spend um, an hour or two taking it back apart than just cutting it off and starting over with a new piece of thread, if that makes any sense to anybody. It's just a me thing, and I think it's from all my years of crocheting. I try
right.
to get as much out of my thread as I can. So I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
It's
One more.
interesting reading the chat how many of them have done so much handwork.
Yeah. Oh,
I love it. I love
love
learning this
handwork.
about you guys.
I really like this. And now that I know how to see, my thread keeps coming off. Good thing I noticed it that time. Nope, now I'm doing it backwards. See, this is another thing you can do in tatting. I'm just like showing you all kinds of screw ups right now.
But that's how you learn. Honestly, that's how
I'm
you learn.
actually working from the other end, which I can do. I can actually close this and work from this end and then go back and work from this end again. And you won't notice it and you won't see it. And it's also a way to jump up to the next round, but I will. So
Right?
we're going to pull it off again. And I usually don't screw up this many times in one time. I don't know
But
why.
I don't think but yes or no, don't you think that's how you learn though, and that's how you figure out how to do it the right way?
It is. And I mean, I've done it where like, as I'm working on it, my thread just happens to come off the needle and I'll have it all done and pull it through and it just all comes off because I didn't have the needle threaded. I'm like, come on, Laurel, pay attention to what you're doing. But I get going on this so much that I don't always pay attention to everything. So we're going to try it one.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of embroidery when the kids were little and I just needed busy work, while they were playing or whatever.
Right.
I had kind of cross stitch embroidery or something going all the time. I haven't done anything like that in years.
Well, I used to do cross stitch, so the counted cross stitch.
Yeah, I wanted counted.
When Dustin was a baby, I made him stuff, but I haven't done that in a long. To me now, that's not enough for me. That's
Well, because you mastered it and then
right.
you got
That's like mindless work. I like to, and you're creating a picture, but you're not really creating much of anything else other than what you're looking at on your piece of cloth.
I still think
you're doing one out of your head. All right, and we'll
I
get
don't
this
know.
one done, and I'll show you how they're attached, guys. As soon as I think I'm done screwing up now.
Seen some gorgeous work done though.
But yeah, I actually got quite a lot of it done last night.
Wait. Did you just loop that you pulled through? You looped that over the needle? Okay.
Yes, I looped it over so that I can join this one to what's on the needle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Not that I'm going to do it. I just want to see what you're doing.
Oh, no, that's fine. You can ask.
Because I'm for sure not doing it.
Like you'll see me too. I'll change how I'm using my hands and, it just depends on how I'm comfortable at the moment.
Right.
Like sometimes I change. I'll show you like that. Sometimes I go like this and like this. So it just depends on what's comfortable at the moment. And last night I kept catching my nail, which was driving me crazy because I don't ever do that. And I don't like my picots really, really big. And I don't like them really, really small unless I'm doing something really small. All right, we're almost done. And then I'll show you the two together. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I did not, Karen. I didn't. She got the whole piece.
What?
Oh, Karen was asking if I saved any of that pink tatting that I had yards and yards of. I'm
not going to pull it off because, again, I screwed up because I literally am like shaking because Patty threw me under the bus here. And I'm usually never like this when I'm showing stuff, but this second picot on this ring was supposed to be to the second chain. And I did it to the first one. See, these are mistakes that I have made and not caught before I pulled the needle through. And then I sat here and pulled all these stitches out, and it is not easy to take apart. Like I said, once you pull that needle through. So I can just back up to there. I don't have to back up all the way. See if I can do this the right way. Patty's like, get on with it already so I can get back to selling my book.
You're doing great.
All right, so let's do it right here, Laurel. We need one picot first. That's what it is. So we need one. You would think I just learned how to do this an hour ago.
Right.
And no, you will. I don't poke myself. This needle is not as sharp as it looks. It just seems like it, but it is not sharp at all. It would take a lot for me to actually dig into my finger with it. It's not sharp. Maybe I should be working with purple, then I wouldn't be having all these problems right now. All right, now I've got it right.
There you go. I think we're all just enjoying watching.
I don't know. I really enjoy. Like I said, I have had a needle in my hand for weeks now. I take it to work with me. I take it everywhere I go. If I am sitting still for 5 minutes, I'm tatting. And I have gotten a lot faster at it now than when I first started.
I mean, literally thread.
Yeah, I want to start doing it with the embroidery thread too, which is a lot thinner than this. But I just think it's going to look so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. And then I can actually pull this one through. There we go. And done. And then I'll pull it through, make sure my needle is threaded. And sometimes I have to use a rubber finger because I pull my thread really tight. My stitch is really tight. So I always use this to help me get it through. And then I'll show you what it looks like. And then I just continue that around and around. Off my thumb. And there you go. That's the start. Just like that.
Nice.
And that's it. And I just keep doing that over and over and over and just change up my stitches and change up my designs. And I'm working on a few different designs and stuff, just making up little stitches and stuff for little embellishments and everything like that. So yeah. So this will be one of these when I'm done. It'll look just like that.
But you could do it in a row and make it yardage, right?
Yes, like this. Like this one is this is a trim right here. And this one's 13 inches long. So yes, you can make it into a trim. Now this will be ironed and stuff where they will all look exactly the same. It's just crochet. It's just tatted right now, and I will iron it all and everything. But yeah, that's I am going to make these shorter. I thought 8 to 9 inches would be a good size because then if people want to use them on pages, you can cut this, but you don't have to worry about cutting it. Then it's, it's like an average size unless someone wants a specific size. Like the one that Paula's getting is 2 feet long and it's pink.
Right.
So she got that one. So yeah. Here,
oh my gosh. I can't even tell you how pretty that is.
This is the one for Paula. And this is again, a different thread. This is a vintage thread. It's an older one, but it is as you can see, it is a bigger, it's a different texture too, but yeah, hers is pink. Yes, this is the pink one that Paula got.
Hold it still because it almost looks variegated when you're moving it.
Yeah, no, it's just pink.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Thank you. But yeah, so that one, I think this is the first piece I did. Michelle sent me a picture and said, "Can you do this?" And I just looked at the picture and figured it out. So yeah.
Yeah, everybody's just in awe.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Amazing, right, you guys?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm completely addicted. It looks like a little owl.
Oh yeah, kind of. I could see that.
So I can have Laurel make me some, Paula. Oh, the pink piece? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want pink, I can do whatever color you want, Karen. And it just depends on, you just have to tell me if you want it thicker or thinner. Like if you want the thicker thread or the thinner thread, because like this is thinner. This is even thinner. And then I have these, which are, hold on.
I think, Karen, not only just color, I think she was asking for for Paula to take a picture of that piece to see if you could duplicate the pattern.
Yes, I can duplicate that pattern. That's not a problem. Yeah, Paula doesn't need to send me a picture. I know what it is. See, and then this is a little bit thicker. This is like the pink one. So it, just like crochet yarn, it comes in different thicknesses. This is mercerized cotton. It is a DCM, like a floss, but these are made, the last one was made in Germany, I think. So it just depends on if you want the more dainty stitch or a thicker stitch? You want exactly like what Paula got. Okay.
Laurel,
Yes.
do you, for people who want to contact you about pre-orders, do you want them to reach out to you on Facebook Messenger, or do you want to type your email in and they can
Well, I can put my email. They can reach me through my email, or they can reach me through my Facebook group or Facebook Messenger, however you want to reach me. So I'll put my email in there for you guys.
Yep. And you put your Facebook group in if you want, all of it. And then remind me later to come back and edit the description so I can get all your stuff in this one.
All right. All right, so that's my email. Give me a second and I will put my link to my group. You can message me there. Although I think I'd rather just put,
it's amazing.
I would rather you just reach me at my Facebook, which is my name, just because I'm not on my group all the time. Oh my God, if I could.
Good night, Kat. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Kat. Thank you. And that'll also get me on Messenger. So you can reach me at any of those places. Have a great night, Kat. She got 2 yards, Karen. Hers is 2 feet. Hers is 2 feet long. So you just have to tell me the length when you get a hold of me, and the color, and if you want thin or thick. So you just have to let me know. You can click back on you, Patty, if you'd like.
Oh, I was thinking about wrapping up, and I
okay.
love Andy. Yeah, and unless everybody just wants to chat, or otherwise I'm good.
Oh, she wants the pink that Paula bought from Patty. Yes, send me that picture, Paula. I need that picture.
Please.
Okay, I understand now. Oh my God.
Yeah, we were trying to explain it to you, and you were very focused.
Like, wait. Thank you.
Yeah, you were very focused. It was cute. It was cute.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing all the chat, so I was just kept.
Yeah, I was going to catch you up later. Yeah, I was going to catch you up later, but you got it.
Okay.
So it's
all right.
All good. Oh, wow. Night, Michelle. Oh my gosh, please feel better.
Yes, get better, Michelle, please.
Night, Mags. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, you guys.
Okay.
But keep an eye out. Who knows? I might wrangle in somebody else tomorrow, and we might come back, and who knows what we're gonna do. Who knows? I'm starting to enjoy in this just hanging out and chatting kind of thing.
Yep, me too.
So, okay, let me see. Did I figure this out?
Thanks for letting me come on and help you. Yeah, you can at least switch back to your books or something.
There we go. Listen to that. Thank you for letting me help you. What a goofball. Really? Thank you for helping me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you for hanging out with me all night. It was fun.
You're welcome. Yes, it was fun.
So, all right, ladies, just so everybody remembers, I'm not going to invoice from Thursday. I'm going to wait and do it Monday, because Thursday night, I think we're just going to do a town hall. I'm not going to do 2 sales this week. This coming week, we'll just be back Monday night for hanging out and goofing around. Okay. But otherwise, we'll see everybody Monday, 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. See what's going on with Michelle and how she's feeling and all that good stuff. And I'll keep everybody posted in Facebook if there's any changes. Okay. All right. Thanks, ladies. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Good night.
Thank you, ladies. Have a great weekend.